know the first thing I say hello. I don't know how to stream. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello with the A is Germany. In case no one knew. Oh no! I didn't have desktop audio for y'all, but there you go. You got the in part of the Kenichi. We'll go here. Goodbye, background. Background music, you served me well. Hello, new day. I'm tired. I took a nap today. I'm still tired. Um, I think today I'm just gonna play a demo that I downloaded, Vampire Therapist, because why not? You know, can't get enough of the undead and stuff. Before that, though, if we want to catch up, because I think it's been about 2 weeks now. I know I lost the power. I got the power back. I think I played Dying Light with Karn, and that was it. I haven't streamed solo or done anything else. I'll return to Resident Evil and probably Alan Wake next week. I think I'm gonna focus solely on Resident Evil so I can finish it, and then I'll continue with Alan Wake 2, just so I'm not balancing two games, which I don't know why I keep doing that to myself. I think it's because I don't know. I want to play everything all at once. What's streaming? I don't know, man. And then there's the issue with the 12-hour stream. I still need to schedule that because unfortunately, obviously today didn't work. Tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next Saturday is a friend's birthday, and plus I have my improv level 3 showcase, so I won't be that. I want to play so much too. There's so many good games. I'm not gonna lie, the new Assassin's Creed in Japan is tempting me, and I haven't enjoyed the Assassin's Creed franchise since like Black Flag. I've tried. I almost finished the one in Egypt. I didn't even almost. I like got maybe a fourth of a way through from the Roman one, or no, not Roman. Greek one, because I had the Greek gods and stuff. But I was just like, nah, no, I don't care. Um, so it's hard. Assassin's Creed has lost me. After Black Flag, really. I mean, I kind of liked the twins when they were in London, but so far that was it. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I love cherry blossoms. I love Asian architecture, which that game is gonna have. So it's like tempting me. But I don't know. We'll see. I might wait for reviews or some gameplay. Uh, what other things? Oh yeah, I was talking about 12 hour, and then got distracted by games. I could possibly do it the 29th, but I might wait until July because I was talking to some people for joining in, and some may not be available till July. And I don't know if I can do 12 hours by myself. I think I would get sick of me at that point. So, yeah, maybe July now. Went from May to July. What else is happening? What is life? Next week I'll try to put out a schedule, but I have to go into the office 3 days, which is ab fucking normal, and I'm gonna hate it because it's so draining to be in the office. I'm so privileged now that I've gotten a job that I mostly work from home. I'm grateful for it. But yeah, I have to go into some office training and pretend to be a normal person with no thoughts, feelings, or opinions because they could get me in trouble down in the South. Training, yeah. There's some team building and some training, so let me turn my mic up a little bit. So yeah, just I mean, at least there's free food. That's the highlight. But then again, I'm still like I'm working on my nutrition and everything, so I have to watch what I'm eating. And it's in the most loving way, right? So how I used to eat was like binge eating, so it wasn't healthy. I'm actually eating healthy now. Like normal portions and everything. Um yeah, so it's good. It's a good thing. It's not like a bad diet or anything that's harming me or doing more harm than good. Yeah. Being an adult and taking care of yourself. Um what else? So yeah, Fan Expo if we want to discuss. I don't know if anyone actually cares. That was a thing. Um I am one of two of those. An adult and not taking care of yourself. That's the one I'm guessing. The taking care of yourself is you getting yourself boba. From what I understand. So Fan Expo, I went all 3 days. True, I got it. Um, Sorry, I just like fucking speed ate chicken. Uh, I recently cut soda out of my diet and stopped snacking every night. And in like 2 months, I've lost way more weight than I thought I would. Yeah. Depending on if it was diet soda or not. I mean, because diet soda's not as bad, but it can still bloat you. Which is why whenever I do drink soda now, I just end up so bloated because of the carbonation. Um, but yeah, when you cut out soda, it does a lot. Mountain Dew. Oh yeah, no, yeah, no, that shit eating you up inside, bro. Snacking's not too bad. I guess it just depends on the snacks. If it's like potato chips, yeah, that maybe not the best. If it's like an apple or something, I don't know, because you got the munchies. I there was okay. This doesn't leave chat. I feel like it already been said on stream before, but there was one time I had taken a gummy, right? And if you know anything about gummies or that sort of substance, it can give you like cotton mouth or like dry mouth. I discovered celery was the best fucking thing that night because it was like chewy water, it was crunchy water. It was hydrating me, and it was like a somewhat healthy snack. So I was living. It was great. I think after that, like I convinced Karn to start getting celery for some reason. I was like, bro, this is so hydrating. He's like, why? I'm influencing people to eat healthy. um, but yeah, all snacks rather than healthy stuff. Sadly, yeah, gotcha, bro. This shit slaps. Literally, I think I said that exact sentence. I think we were just playing some games offline. It was months ago. I was like, this shit slaps, bro. Oh man. So yeah, if you ever do substances such as that and get cotton mouth, celery is amazing. And if you want to add peanut butter, great. If not, great. Ooh, no, I did a thing to my keyboard. Okay, we're fine. I love telling friends to be healthy. I hate being healthy myself. Yeah, that's the mood. Alright, what was I doing? I was talking about Fan Expo for like 2 seconds. I was there all day, all 3 days, all day, all 3 days, which was crazy. My feet were hurting so bad. So it was Friday. That was my first photo up with Neil. I feel like that was when he was least tired for sure, because that man had to stay late, almost to like midnight, which is fucking. The con closed at 7, so that man was doing like 4 or 5 hours overtime to try and get through his signature line. It was insane. So I don't blame him for any if he seemed like off or anything, which for me it felt off when actually getting my autograph on Sunday, and I was like, oh no, I don't like this. This is awkward. Um, but he's still, yeah, that was a rough time for that guy. Keith David also had crazy lines, but he didn't go Sunday. He was only there Friday and Saturday. And I think he had a harder cutoff. I think Keith David was having some health issues recently, so he has a hard cutoff, and he was like, nah, fam. And I was like, respect. But Keith David's really nice. Saturday, we went to his line first because we knew it would take way too fucking long. And originally, like, the reason my friend and everything wanted to go see him was Hasbin, which I knew Hasbin too. He did the voice of Husk. But then I saw, like, because you know how they have signing prints? I saw Coraline, and I was like, what the fuck? So he was the cat in Coraline, and I'm like, of fucking course. Like, no shit, when you hear the voice, I'm like, oh my god. So I got that print instead. Because I love cats. And I loved Coraline. I love the creepiness of it. Um, and I'm thinking when I do a frame, I want to put like Coraline elements around it, so that might be an art stream of some sort. I also love cats. Cats are great. I have to lock my cat out of stream though, because there's noises in my house, and I don't think he wants to be locked in this room with me. He might just sleep, or he might be like, "Please, release me from prison." Brandon Rogers was there as well. I stood in his line for like 2 hours Saturday, but then I had my photo op, so I had to leave when I almost got to the front, and I was like, bruh. So I got to see him, or no, that was Friday. So Saturday is when I actually got to meet him. It was so funny too. I was dressed as Yalstarian. And he was like, how are you? And I'm like, I'm here, which is like my answer to a lot of things, because most people don't want you to be honest when they're like, how are you? Oh, I'm doing terrible, thanks. Like, I'm just like, I'm here, I'm alive, like, I'm not good, I'm not bad, I'm existing, I'm straight just alive right now, is typically my response to those, because yeah, nah, I don't like being like, I'm good when I feel like absolute shit. And he was like, that's great, you're here, you're queer. He's like, well, I don't know if you're queer, but you look queer. And I was like, you know what, thanks. I appreciate that. It was great. I was like, you know what, you're not entirely wrong. So I thought that was really funny. Bryce was also absolutely fantastically terrible. You know what, maybe I will start answering with that, Boba. That's a good one, Boba. And then Bryce Pinkham. I'm gonna say that name wrong. He does the voice of Stolas in Hell of a Boss. He was really nice too. Poor dude had like a fucking a cyst on his eye, and I was like, I know how painful those are. I was like, good fucking luck, my guy. He apparently was performing in a Boston symphony the night before coming to the con, and I was like, god damn, bro. But he's got a nice singing voice, so good job on him. And then Holly Combs, oh my god. Okay, so when I grew up on Charmed, which is like the Three Witches, it was like 89 to late 90s or something. It went on for a good amount of time. Meeting Holly was like, I was like, I still like am so happy with it, because it's so crazy for me, like hearing her voice in person. Like, she sounds just like Piper, which of course she fucking sounds like Piper, because she's fucking Piper, like it's the same actress. But I was just like, oh my god, it was so crazy to me. I'm being like, oh man, that's y'all y'all helped me become the menace I am today, thank you. um so I really enjoyed meeting Holly, and like I love the cast of Charmed. Rose McGowan was there. I didn't do her signature, but I did take a photo with her. She was Paige, but she also did, like, you know, she was murdered in Scream, as one is as one is in that movie. Yeah, so it was interesting, but yeah. After all that con was done, I just fucking mental breakdown for a day. I couldn't stop crying. I think it was just overwhelming. Like, I was just hit with such an extreme wave of depression and like emotion, and I think all the pain from walking around for 12 hours or standing in line caught up with me. So it was crazy. But Monday I started feeling better, so. All right, cool. I think that catches everything up. Oof, I feel that though. Yeah, post-con depression is crazy, or like any vacation, anything like that. I hadn't been hit that hard in a while. Like, that was fucking rough. Like, ooh, I didn't know if I was making it out of that one. I'm really glad the next day I was feeling slightly better, because I thought I was gonna be out for the count. Like, Oh my god. I would stop crying and then I would start tearing up again. So bad. But yeah, we're here. Like I said, I'm gonna do Vampire Therapist. I don't even know if, because it's a demo, so I don't know. Oh, there is. Perfect. Done. I think this is fully voice acted from some of the clips I saw, which I was ready to go full country. There's a whole ass cowboy. I was ready. I'll be like, "You're rootin' tootin' cowboy." Like I was gonna put my voice on, but nah, we good. We don't have to. We just get to listen. And yeah, I need to find it because I never set things up properly. Unleash the Texan. Oh my gosh. Put the Texan back forever. I hope this placement is good on things. If not, I'm gonna move it around. We'll see. But yeah, it's just kind of visual novel-y choices game. I don't know if choices matter. I don't really know too much about it besides it's vampire and it's a therapist, I guess. Which, you know, my therapist got COVID, so like I couldn't go to therapy this week. This is great. I'm getting my therapy in. Okay. Some nice music. Or is it too loud? I do not know. I think it should be fine. If music is too loud, just let me know. I'll fix it. New game, because I'm not played. It's comedy. Yeah, let's go. But with traumatic instances. Hello. Aw, thank you, Blade, for gifting to Boba. Now Boba won't have to deal with that. Unless you're a vampire.
My name is Sam Walls, and I'm a dead man. Well, kinda dead at least. See, I'm a vampire. Now, if you think that means all that Dracula hooey, like hissing, wearing skin-tight leather, and hunting mortals for sport, I wouldn't blame you one bit.
Southern vampire,
That's exactly
right?
the sort of thing I did in my younger years with my former gang. And let me tell you, a vampire who's good with a gun can be a real terror. I got lucky though. I met some kind mortals who saw beyond my fangs. They taught me my letters and showed me how my thinking was keeping me from finding any kind of peace. After they passed on, I roamed America's majestic wilderness for nigh on 90 years, figuring out myself and what it means to be a vampire. And I found revelation. What I realized was, it ain't fangs that make us monsters. It's the self-defeating ways we think.
Yeah, true.
Anywho, as the world started getting smaller, my old vampire gang tracked me down. Them being my kin, I wanted to help them see the world like I did, but they still have the same monster mindset I used to have. Good thing I'm a quick draw. But I got hooked up with this newfangled internet thing and found a vampire who's helping my kin find their way. Fella named Andromachos, supposed to be 3,000 years old.
Me and my PC.
He invited me to come out to Europe to learn from him. I figure someone older than time has got to have the answers. I'm going on a trip, I guess. This feels like my opportunity to do some good in the world. I've been lucky, and now it's time to give back. Vampires ain't monsters. Or at least, they don't have to be. And come hell or high water, I'm gonna prove it to them.
Let me turn down just a wee bit on the audio. I love the art style though, so far.
Well, I think this is the address. Number 27, Clean Flitter Mouse Streeb?
No, that is stress. The B shape is 2 S's. Alright. Damn, Sam, that's a true cowboy right there.
Sure is a hell of a lot of ruckus for this time of night. People stay up late here.
This damn cat is sitting on top of the blinds and staring at plants. What? Oh, wait, what? Wait, huh? Like your cat? Listen. Wants the plants. Give him the pants.
Wait a minute. These folk are vampires. Better watch myself.
This is what you came here for, Sammy. My coworker's got. Oh, okay, so you're already pet sitting. Wants to eat the plants on the bookshelf? Oh, that sounds about right.
Guten Abend, folks. Sprechen Sie English?
No, my god, that hurt me. Guten Abend? We're obviously in Germany or something. Shouldn't be Guten for Guten? Guten Nacht would be like immer Nacht. Guten Abend is good evening. Yeah, it's just, I guess it's spelled the country way, you know? That's what he's anyway, so that's what I was saying. I learned German for a tiny bit back in the day because I loved Tokyo Hotel.
Ja, hello, Alta. Are you here to party with us at the hottest club?
I don't know what's happening. Well, okay, our objective here, you got that southern drawl. I took it back in grade school, I remember just a little bit. That sounds about right. That's like, I was forced to take Latin in grade school. I remember some songs, that's about it. Tell him you're here to party, ask about the dress code. I mean, we're trying to find this guy, but I don't know if these goth clubbing vampires would know about a therapist. I don't know. I don't care about the dress code. I would say either ask about the club or ask about Andrew Machos. Any thoughts, opinions, concerns? I love this. Is she attached to him? Stop! Stop it. Ask about the club that Andrew wants to space. Yeah, that's. I wonder if he'll give me that option. If not, I'm sure it's fine. Vampires be doing whatever.
Well, what's so special about this club?
It's only the hottest club in all of Immernach.
Immernacht is the greatest club aller Zeiten. The owner makes sure everyone has a good time.
Immernach, I was right. Hey, my German work. Maxi. So his name is like Reinhard. This made me think of Reinhardt. And then Maxi. Got it.
If anyone acts without respect, they are banned from the club forever.
What? Okay, I want to know, in vampire terms, what acting without respect means.
You are free to do and be whatever you like, as long as you are harming no one.
Okay, acceptable. I think that's better.
And I hear that they are now attracting sexy old cowboys.
Hey, is that me? Hey, let me flip my hair.
Shh, Maxi, he is old enough to be your grandfather.
Rude. That was my grandpa's name and he came straight from Germany. Got the German spelling of it. Oh shit! Plays grandpas and your grandpa's a vampire. Legacy lives on. Was my grandpa a vampire? Dun dun dun.
Oh, come on now. You're just flattering me. I'm only a couple 100 years old.
Oh mein Gott, he is so cute, Reinhard. Can I keep him?
I'm already uncomfy. Why are we here again? I just wanted to be a therapist. I'm gonna ask about Andrew Machos to get away from this awkward flirting. I'm actually growing older anymore, Blade. Better start hiding it. Oh my gosh. I have been told I have baby face. Oh my god. Blade's a vampire, or has at least vampire genetics.
I'm looking for Andrew Machos.
You mean the club owner? Ja, das ist weil wir.
Oh. Oh. That would make sense if he's owning this club and it's like, don't harm anyone, because that's what he's doing.
If you're lucky, he will invite us to the private party at the end of the night.
Therapy?
Well, what happens there?
I think maybe it is too kinky for Americans to hear.
God, these vampires need to chill. Apparently Germans fuck wild. She's never met any American. That's what I'm saying. What they do over in Germany that's like way more crazy. I'm kind of curious now. I mean, might as well ask about the dress code. I think I'm gonna be able to get through all these options.
I don't think what I'm wearing will fit the dress code.
The cowboy look is total sexy, but you will get a bit sweaty.
You're wearing a full-ass leather jacket and you're telling me I'm gonna get sweaty? Bro, you're gonna be in the fucking water. I was gonna say the trenches. That doesn't make as much sense. Vampires are cold-blooded. Yeah, wait, hold on. Do vampires sweat? I have questions about being a vampire. I know Baldur's Gate Astarion sweats, because when you're down in Act 1, the Underdark, and that one part with all the lavas. Nice.
I hope we will all get a bit sweaty.
I didn't come here.
Good thing we run a little on the cold side, huh?
You were looking at it quite closely, didn't you? I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't worry, my Liebling. We make each other warm.
That's what I said. I thought this game was about therapy. I didn't know I was just gonna be flirting with vampires the whole time. I wasn't prepared. I'm awkward about all that. Hello. We're doing some sexy therapy, apparently. Damn.
Reinhard, stop. Don't scare the American. I want to do that.
Maxi Liebchen, you're so naughty tonight.
I have a question. First off, why would you be scaring the American? This guy's old country west. Fucking. We've seen some shit. He's probably done some shit. She's so thirsty. Maybe she hasn't got her blood tonight, alright? I don't know.
No, you are the naughty one.
Nothing scares a man with that cowboy hat and accent, for fucking real. This dude sees a snake and just chops its head off. I feel like if I was in the scenario, if I was this guy and these two were clinging on to each other talking like this, I would start getting so anxious. I'd be like, I don't want to be here. I'd be like, I'm not supposed to be watching this right now.
Oh, I definitely ain't an American no more.
Alright, we're here to party, I fucking guess.
I can cut loose. What kind of party is this?
The kind where we dance all night and get sexy.
Help, we need an adult.
Oh, we're them kind of vampires.
Them. Are these them upside down pineapple type of vampires?
Ach so, there are better things to suck than blood, oder?
Sir! Sir! I just want to go to therapy. I didn't know this is what this was gonna be. I apologize. We should have just murdered people instead. Yo, he too forward. Who needs therapy when you got this? I'm cured. Sam's a movie.
Although we have to get past the bouncer first.
Why am I
If we
glowing
do
red?
not, I'm thinking our night is ruined.
Is this my nervous energy? I start glowing red when I get really fucking nervous.
Oh, wait a sec. There's something about what she just said. I can feel it.
Oh.
It reminds me of one of my revelations about the funny patterns in the way we vampires think. Well, let's see. One type of thinking I noticed I called hot branding. That's when we brand ourselves with names we can't get rid of.
We're reaching therapy. Oh my god. My depression has been cured by this game. It is cheaper than any therapy session. Hell yeah. This makes me want to buy the full game when it comes out. I think it comes out next month, from what I saw in the store.
There's High Noon Mind. That's when we treat a situation like it's a do-or-die showdown.
Oh, Lord.
And there's Saloon Thinking. That's when we act either helpless or invincible, like we've just drunk a pint of moonshine.
Moonshine.
I can always check my journal if I need examples. I kept all my notes about the funny ways we vampires think in there. I think I know which one of them funny ways they're thinking in, though. Hold on, compadres. You seem like the kind who can make their own fun.
I don't want to have my own fun. Ebenacht is the only place to be on Friday night.
That sounds like High Noon Mine, right? Oh, jeez. Why are these noises so loud? Wait, what does the email say? Hold on. Cowboy Bloodsucker. Wait, no. Give me the next page. Give me the next page! There we go. Old notebook. I'll separate into sections very quick. Cognitive distortions. Okay. It's a big showdown. End up with a stake in the heart. So High Noon is thinking extremes, ignoring in between. We stress ourselves out when the stakes are high. If I can't get the best saddle, my butt's gonna break. It's so loud. That's what I was thinking. Turn it down a bit. Or I don't know if I can. Oop. Either I show up ready to win the rodeo, or I'd better just not show up. The fate of the Wild West is hanging on this gunfight. I feel like it's High Noon Mine. This one's the Hopeless Saloon one. So yeah, if Immortal discovers our secret, it's entirely my responsibility to deal with it. Yeah, no, I ain't. Hot branding, I missed that shot. Guess I ain't no gunslinger. If you can't tame that wild horse, you ain't a real cowboy. That fella doesn't like wearing leather. He ain't a real vampire. We're gonna see is the names, but that don't help us anyway. I think High Noon. Yeah, I'm gonna go with High Noon. Also, is there? See if I can. Maybe the effects. I keep the voices loud, so maybe that's better. Yeah, it's not as freaking tapping my eardrum. I don't want to have my own fun. It's the only place to be on it. Right, I'm gonna go High Noon.
Amigos, you're putting too much weight on this thing. It's
Why'd he just squirt blood?
High Noon showdown. The night's full of possibilities.
What?
Reinhardt, I don't know what this means, but I like the way the sexy American talks.
You make us think that maybe it is better we haven't gotten into the club, because we are now meeting you.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Hey, if meeting me makes your night better, I'm glad we met. I really gotta find Andromachos, though.
I can't tell if Sam is picking up what they're putting down. Or if he's just like trying to be like slowly be like, nah fam, I'm good.
You have to get past the bouncer. He decides who gets in and who doesn't. And he hasn't looked our way all night.
Sam is too innocent for this crowd.
Maybe I'll have a little word with him. Excuse me, friend. I
Oh,
hear you're the
Lord.
man to talk to around these parts.
Yo, this dude looks like he snapped my neck in a second. Yep.
I'm here to see Andromachos.
Okay.
Have fun, mate.
Oh.
Hey,
Okay.
thanks, amigo. You have yourself a fine night, you hear?
You here? Oh lord. Oh, he's too southern for me.
Cowboy, what about us?
What if I'm just, oh, I could, nah, we should bring them. I mean, they seem chill, and it's a club where like therapy happens, or like you get to be nice. Bring them in.
Sure, they're friends of mine.
Yeah, they're good.
Have fun, mate.
Mean person in me wants to dash their hopes so bad.
Well, come on, you two. We ain't got all night. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, ain't no way I ever go in public me. Yeah. I think if anything, just go on delay. Yeah, that's a club. You're lost.
Come on, my liver, dance with us.
Dance, dance.
Well, you kids have fun. I'll catch up with you later. Tarnation, I'd rather hear a gopher giving birth than this.
Ew. Alright. That's how I feel at clubs too, though. They're so loud. I want just like a chill speak easy. I've reached that old age.
I better talk to whoever's slinging drinks in this here saloon. They ought to know where Andromachos is.
Those are too loud. Fully agree. I do like the aesthetic of this one. I'd go to this club, but I'd probably wear like earplugs or something.
But pardon me, ma'am.
Whiskey on the rocks, please.
Well, well, look at you. We get a lot of 80s fashion in here, but not usually the 1880s.
Hello, Crimson. Hello. Oh, wow.
What can I get you, cowboy? The special's Red Bull and vodka. You down?
Red Bull and vodka. Why? Are we in a college town right now? Why are we doing Red Bull and vodka? We're vampires. Y'all chill. We don't even need the energy. Like, y'all don't... What? Huh? I mean, you don't need the alcohol in general, but... I don't know. Anyways, Crimson, hit me with your best.
I never drink Red Bull.
Good answer.
I'm actually looking for the owner. He around tonight?
Might be. What do you say your name was?
Sam Walls, begging your pardon.
Sam Walls, huh? I don't think I know anything about a Sam Walls. After all, I'm just a know-nothing bartender.
That's the hot branding. That is 1000% the hot branding, but I want to check. I missed a glass guessing. Yeah. Or I knew this shit. I can't do this. I'm stuck in the ghost. Hospital. Yeah, no. Yeah. Why is it still so loud? Alright, get out of here. Ooh, whoa. I can do on top of that. That's weird. Oh, I should have. I could have done that to where I could have dashed their hopes in one run and whatever. Okay, I'm thinking too much. This is just a demo. Okay, that sound, okay, the audio change didn't do nothing for this. It's still freaking loud. Alright, hot
From where
brand.
I'm standing, I see someone with style and confidence, not just a drink machine. Don't go branding yourself like that's all you are.
Don't you go worrying about me, cowboy. The man upstairs warned me you were coming. I was just testing to see if you are who you say you are.
Okay.
Tell you what, let me give you something from our special reserve. I don't think you're looking for booze.
Thank you kindly, ma'am. I was wondering where the blood was. I met some vampires outside, so I figured this was a vampire club.
Oh, so there's normal people here.
You met some goths, honey. They're here to dance and have fun.
Wait, no! Were they really not even vampires? No fucking way.
So all these people are mortals?
That explains everything.
How do you think the head vampire gets his blood? They can't wait to share it with him. It's a special experience.
Oh my god. My mind is blown. The goths have fooled me.
He's the only real vampire here. Well, him and Bert.
Bert?
You met him already. Bert? Shuffle on over here.
I'm gonna guess bodyguard. Yeah.
This one's here to see the big guy. Show him upstairs, okay?
Have fun, mate.
Good luck up there, cowboy. Hope you find what you're looking for.
Howdy. It's Sam Walls to see you, sir. The guy who's been sending you all them V-mails.
Them V-mails.
Yes, I know who you are, Samuel Walls. You have come here because you believe you can help our kin.
Jesus Christ, the bass in his voice. Some quality therapy.
The question is, are you first able to help yourself?
I think I've done a good job based on his stories that Sam has told us.
I've been fixing myself for more than a century now.
Can I borrow his
I
voice?
don't
For
think I
fucking
need
real.
help.
Then you must prepare to learn a most difficult lesson.
Oh no.
We all need help, Samuel.
Yeah.
I am pleased that you have come to receive mine.
Dang, you scared the heck out of me.
You must allow an ancient vampire his games. He will play them regardless. Please, sit down. What an absolute pleasure it is to meet you at last. I found your messages most intriguing.
Can Andro Machos flirt with us instead of the goths?
Afraid there ain't much here in the way of intrigue. I'm just a lonesome cowboy looking for answers.
You know, I receive emails every day from vampires seeking my help. You are the very first to seek my aid in helping others. This alone makes you intriguing.
Well, dang. I think you're gonna be sorely disappointed when you get to talking to me. I'm just honored you're giving me the time of night.
I have unlimited time, Samuel. I am pleased to share some of it with you. Our kind can be rather set in their ways. It is inspiring to see someone so young and eager to learn.
Yeah, well, I wasn't much for learning when I was alive. Just making up for lost time, I guess.
It sounds as though you have been handling your own life better than most. I was particularly intrigued by these revelations you had while walking in nature.
I want to know the story of him getting turned. Sam, anyways? Like, how'd that happen?
Oh, yeah, them. Well, I give walking the credit. Nothing sorts my thoughts out better. After a few decades, I started seeing patterns in the way we vampires think.
Can you explain some of these patterns?
I've tried to explain them to other vampires, but it ain't never gone well. I can try, though. See, we tend to assume certain things just because we've been believing them since we were alive. Or we decide the world's against us just because we're hungry or tired or something. And when we start tackling problems that ain't real, we ain't fixing our real problems. That make any kind of sense?
Fascinating, Samuel. These revelations that you had in the woods, mortal psychologists have a term for them. They are called cognitive distortions.
Cognitive whoozy what now?
Fuck. It's so like stereotypically southern, it hurts.
Cognitive distortions. They are exactly as you described them. I will explain in a moment. Please, tell me about these specific revelations you had.
Well, I noticed how we stress ourselves out by making everything a battle of do-or-die absolutes. High noon mind, I call it. Like that feeling you get right before a big shootout.
I have high noon mind problems a lot. That's why I end up not doing things, especially when it's like a task. If I have something planned that day, I can't start a task until that thing has already happened because I don't want to stop in the middle of a task. It like gets under my skin. So it's like all or nothing. I'm like, well, if I can't finish this task, why start it type of thing. It's like why art is so hard for me to do because like once I start it, I just want to fucking finish it. If I don't finish it, then like what was the point? I don't know. It's weird. It's hard to describe.
I must confess I have no experience with this feeling. I engaged in mortal combat long before the age of gunpowder. But the sentiment you describe mirrors the words of my old friend Marcus Aurelius. He used to say that the magnitude of life's challenges often turn us into our worst selves.
You mean Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor?
Marcus. Listen. Andromachos is he been around, all right? He been he been around like what? You say 3,000 years?
Of course, his name was Marcus. Marky was
Maybe
a
more?
bedroom name.
What? Ayo, he get it on with Marky? Damn, damn, Andromachos. Vampire life sounds great.
You mean you and the Emperor were...
It was ancient Rome. Penetration was similar to a handshake.
No. I need a sip of water. I need some water. I'm gonna cry. I disagree with that statement. Agree. Ancient Rome, though, I guess neither of us have experienced, so who fucking knows? Even Sam's like, I don't know, fam.
My apologies. I somehow forgot you were American. But let us discuss this high noon mine.
You gotta send that to Kamini. Is there a log? Can I have a log of what was talked about? Just send a screenshot. Oh wait, doing all kinds of kinky stuff. There's kind of a log. Oh, that's funny. Oh no, go back. Okay, they need a back button for my brain. They need a back button for me brains. Okay, yeah, no, I don't see it. Oh, that's so rough. What was the full? Hold on, let me. I'm gonna send it to Queenie now before I forget. I'm just gonna send it without any context. What did she say? In ancient Rome, I can't even say it. Penetration was like a handshake, or what was the exact? Ancient Rome penetration was like a handshake, or was as common as a handshake, or I don't know. I'm gonna catch you. Okay, thanks. Oh my god, yeah. I feel like sending that to community with no context is gonna be amazing. Maybe it should be like, you know what? I should demo this.
I believe we can broaden your definition. Mortal psychologists call this phenomenon of binary thought polarized thinking, but I like to call it Nosferatu thinking.
I feel like I'm definitely gonna buy this game. I feel like I have to. It's already great.
Nosferatu thinking?
It means you are thinking in black and white.
Because Nosferatu is in black and white. Because it's old.
I get it. That's pretty funny.
yeah, me and Sam on the same brain cell right now, like, I get it.
I believe it encompasses the breadth of the distortion. One is not flatly weak or strong, good or evil, smart or stupid, a success or a failure. The truth is far more complex and colorful. Not every high noon gunfight ends in oblivion, correct?
Well, yeah, that's true. Getting shot still ain't fun, but it ain't the end neither.
A perfect example, Samuel. Now, try to catch me using Nosferatu thinking. I will give you a series of statements, and one of them will contain Nosferatu thinking. I will repeat them if you miss it. If I do not drink blood, I will surely die. Death eventually comes for us all. Mortals will always fear our kind. Did you miss my Nosferatu thinking? Let me start over. If I do not drink blood, I will surely die.
Oh, I'm supposed to put it in here. Do I have to for each of them, or just the Nosferatus? Posted the clip. Oh, thank you. I think it's gonna be the Mortals
Death
one.
eventually. Mortals will always fear our kind.
That's Nosferatu thinking right there. I've met mortals who knew who I was and weren't scared.
Very good, Samuel. And even if you hadn't, to say mortals will always fear us ends any hope that they might not. Always is such a terminal word.
I'll go send that over. Oh my god, it's so great. Oh, I'm dying.
Is
Sorry.
it not?
There we go. Is it not? What? Hello? I don't know. Always such a terminal word.
Would you like to
Yeah.
discuss more of your revelations with me?
Sure. Saloon.
I realize that as vampires, we can get the feeling of the power that comes with immortality and strength, but then we get hopeless and aimless over time. It's kind of like the fella you see in the saloon at the bottom of a bottle of whiskey. Either he thinks he can fight everyone, or he's crying into them last drops because he thinks life's hopeless. It's saloon thinking. Two extremes that probably ain't true.
A fascinating observation, Samuel. Your saloon thinking was described in my time as the battle between hubris and nemesis, the twin excesses of arrogance and self-pity.
Oh man, it make me wish I'd gotten some schooling. Maybe I would have figured this stuff out earlier.
You live forever, my friend. There is no rush. What you have identified is a phenomenon where individuals perceive either an illusion of control or a lack of control.
Oh my god, do I have all these issues?
Mortal psychologists call this phenomenon you have described a control fallacy.
Do we have to use like these terms? Well, I like my saloon thinking.
Rarely
My
do we
high
have
noon
complete
mind.
power over our situations or no power at all. But we create this illusion that stops us from attempting to change our perceived situations.
Yeah, you're right about that. I used to think I'd never get away from my gang, and maybe that's what made me stick with them for so long.
Yes, you see how cognitive distortions keep us from facing reality, whatever that reality may be. Of course, I am so old and powerful that I am always in control.
Well, you're testing me, ain't you? That's a control fallacy right there.
Well done, Samuel. I am indeed very powerful, but the cosmos holds no awareness of Andromachos. Of course, as you expertly pointed out with your analogy about the man at the bottom of a whiskey bottle, a control fallacy can be positive or negative. Listen to my next few statements and try to find a control fallacy. Simply let me continue if you do not detect one. The sun will eventually burn out. I will roam a cold, dead earth, and there is little I can do about it.
That's the lack of control one.
My kitty cat died. I shall be lonely forever. I shall never feel the warm sun upon my skin again. You didn't catch my control fallacy. The sun
Yeah, I
will
think it's this
eventually
one.
burn out.
Well, that sounds like one of them
Oh,
control
no.
fallacies. With all eternity, heck, I think you could do something to save the sun.
I don't know if that was right.
applaud your optimism
Oh,
and
no.
ambition, Samuel. But some things we must be prepared to accept, and the death of the sun is one of them. But let us continue. My kitty cat died. I shall be lonely forever.
Okay. This one then. You know what? Maybe I'm not good at the control fallacy one.
I'm sorry about your sweet kitty, but you could always pick up a new one. Or there's lots of them just waiting for a loving home, so you don't need to be lonely.
It was
So
just an
squirting
example,
blood is
Samuel.
good.
Well spotted. But I do speak from experience. I felt this way once when a pharaoh I was dating had our cat mummified.
I want to read all about Andromachos' life. God damn.
I went into a murderous depression that nearly decimated the continent. But I had the power to help myself all along by adopting a new friend in need of a home.
Oh, dang, don't let me get on your bad side.
This man just sleeping through life. I mean, I guess when you got 3,000 years, shit.
I doubt you shall see it, Samuel. Did you have more revelations to tell me about?
Hot brandy.
See, I used to be in a gang. They were my whole existence. If you asked me who I was, I would have said, I'm a murdering bastard. Once I got away, I realized how small-minded that was. I was Sam before I was a murdering bastard, but that's how I was choosing to brand myself. My old gang's still around, and they're still branding themselves like that. They can't see themselves as anything but killers.
Very astute, Samuel. I favor the clinical term, however, which is labeling. You correctly discovered that labeling is a reductive act. When we call ourselves names, even if we find them accurate, we create prophecies we are doomed to fulfill. For millennia, I thought of myself as a killer. It was not untrue that killing was how I made my way in the world. I was an unstoppable warrior and assassin. But with this label, I limited myself for ages. I did not only kill people, I also killed potential aspirations I might have had. See whether you can catch me doing some labeling in my next few statements.
Damn. I'm gonna tell my therapist about this game. I'll be like, you know what? I don't need to come to therapy anymore because there's this game called Vampire Therapist, and it's just helping me out, you know?
I am so old, I am ancient.
I mean, it's not wrong. He is ancient.
Call me whatever you like, but don't call me late for dinner.
What the fuck? Okay, that's not.
How shall I describe myself? Yes, I am a mass murderer.
I would say that's the labeling one.
Well, that's about as clear a labeling as it gets. Yeah, we vampires tend to do a lot of killing, but reducing ourselves to killers ain't doing us any favors.
Excellent, Samuel. You are correct. Labels can be cages that we lock ourselves in. I was a mere murderer for most of my existence because that is how I labeled myself.
Yeah, I did the same thing. Sam Walls, the murderer, reprobate, and good for nothing.
Those are not how I would describe the Sam Walls I see before me. Did you have more revelations to tell me about?
I think that's all of them. Or at least the ones that were the most obvious to me.
That you recognize the concept of cognitive distortions at all is most impressive, Samuel. What took me nearly 3 millennia to understand took you merely 2 centuries.
Oh, come on, you're just flattering me. I'm just a dope stumbling his way through one life.
Are you now? Tell me, Samuel, what kind of cognitive distortion are you exhibiting when you call yourself a dope?
Yeah, I'm doing some labeling. I gotta watch myself, huh?
As long as we retain any humanity, we will have cognitive distortions. What we are aiming for is not to become perfect beings, but to understand and accept ourselves. As long as we can recognize cognitive distortions, we can address our real challenges.
There is an ad break, but I don't think it should be an issue right now. So we're just gonna keep going.
One cannot drink blood from a straw man, after all.
One cannot drink blood from a straw man. Oh, straw, like a scarecrow. Okay. I was like, what does that mean? I
I
get
ain't
it.
never heard that one before, but I like it.
If it helps solidify the concept in your mind, then I am well satisfied. I know you came to learn from me, so I will do my best to honor your good intentions. Let us ensure that you understand the concepts of labeling, control fallacies, and Nosferatu thinking.
Oh my god, I don't want to take a test.
I will give you a series of statements,
Oh, no.
and each one will contain a cognitive distortion for you to identify. I will begin. If I invite over my vampire friends, I know I'm going to have to deal with guano all over the place when they turn into bats at the end of the night.
Alright. It's not control. Would it be labeling or Nosferatu? Because it's kind of black and white, but it's also like labeling vampires. Is this man giving us a pop quiz? Yeah. Because I mean, they might not turn into like, ah, man. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not ready for a test. I only did psychology level 1. I didn't take any more after that. Going to deal with going all over the place. I feel like that might be Nosferatu.
Well, that ain't right.
Nope.
He's acting powerless, like a man clinging to the whiskey bottle. What Andromaco
Okay,
say
so
that
control
distortion was?
fallacy.
If I invite over my vampire friends, I know I'm going to have to deal with guano all over the place when they
That
turn
sounds like
into
control
bats at the end of the
fallacy.
night.
Yeah, you're right, Blade.
Well, that there's a control fallacy, sir. You're acting like you've got no control, but you could lay down some ground rules for guests, or some newspaper.
Or express concern to my friends that they have not been toilet trained. Very good, Samuel. Let me try another.
I'm just imagining a bat going to the toilet.
I I am Andromachos, the ancient darkness, the scourge
that's
of the
labeling.
Mediterranean, the mortal's bane.
Well, that's definitely some intense labeling. Those are some hard names to get over.
You are not wrong. Those names followed me for millennia. It was most stifling. Let me try another then. If my club's revenues do not significantly increase, I will end up living on the street.
I mean, that sounds like control fallacy again. Those are some badass names though, for real. Oh my gosh, see, this is where I'm getting like stuck because I feel like I could see how it's. Well, it's not really black and white. I don't know. I'm gonna control.
Oh, no, wait.
Fuck!
This is some extreme thinking. I know there's a cognitive.
If my club's revenues do not
Nosferatu.
significantly increase,
Which,
I
like,
will end up living on the
obviously,
street.
yeah, it's only gonna go through one cycle of each, but like,
That there's got to be Nosferatu thinking. There's a huge space between making a ton of profit and living on the street.
I feel like the cowboy terms helped my brain better. I need
Indeed,
my
you are
cowboy
correct.
terms back.
I run my club at a considerable loss, but 3,000 years of banking interest means that money is not really an object to me anyway. Samuel, now I am not only intrigued by you, but also impressed. I would very much like to teach you my ways, but I must demand something of you first.
Anything. I'm here to learn.
You must receive therapy yourself. I will not have you seeing clients without a commitment to your own mental health.
Hell yeah. If you have a therapist, they should also have a therapist of their own.
Oh, now, hold on just a minute. I don't know that I need therapy. I'm feeling pretty good about myself these days.
Samuel, we all need therapy to live in this world. You have been speaking in cognitive distortions since the moment you walked into my office.
I have. I didn't even notice.
They are most insidious, but I am here to help you identify and challenge them. You have walked alone for too long, Samuel. Allow me to share my experience with you.
Well, all right, if you say so. I appreciate your taking the time to work on this, old cowpoke.
We have all the time in the world, Samuel.
I haven't heard some of
But
these
for
terms
now,
in so
you must
long.
be eager for something fresh. Please, dance. Drink your fill. We will begin tomorrow.
Dancing and drinking, let's go. I feel like if I had a therapist, they would need one of their own after talking with me for 30 minutes. Oh my gosh, dude, it's fucking the same. When I was in elementary school and I was forced into counseling and stuff, I like made my counselor cry. It's my life. Just had some really tough shit for a kid to go through. Oh, that was a time. Now therapy is just chilling. I don't know. I don't lie, but I sound like I'm doing better than I am sometimes. I'm just like, I have achieved this, this, and this. They're like, good, I'm proud of you. And I'm like, that is all. I won't talk about the breakdown I had.
Okay, then. Well, sir, it's been an honor.
You don't have to call me sir, you know.
Call me Andrew.
All right, then.
Andy.
Andromachos.
Andromachos.
Oh, Andromachos. Not Andromachos. Andromachos.
Hey, Andromachos.
Just call me Andy.
Andy!
All right, Andy. I'll see you tomorrow then.
Oh my god, we're gonna get on Marky level. Let's go, Sammy! Dating sim.
Look at all them mortals, sweating, blood pumping. I am thirsty. There ain't no power on this earth that'll get me on the dance floor.
What about Red Bull and vodka?
Maybe I'll
Does
see
wonders.
if the bartender's got anything for me.
If it isn't Clint Eastwood again. How'd it go, cowboy?
Seems I'll be sticking around. Guess I better
Time
get
for
used to things around
Benjamin.
here.
Good to hear. About time someone helped Andy with his work. Seems you vampires have a lot of problems to fix. Name's Crimson, by the way.
I love Crimson. Crimson is... I would bow down to
Fine
Crimson.
meeting you, Crimson. How do you know so much about what Andy's doing?
Pillow talk. I'm his blood partner.
I think Crimson's asking for a friend. Is there a room for a third? Do you have enough blood to go around, Crimson?
No shit. How's a mortal get hooked up with an ancient vampire?
I'm a rock climber. I stumbled into one of his lairs in Madagascar, found a cave while climbing a mountain, and there he was, naked in a hot tub.
You know, that'd probably do it for me. Yeah. You know, I probably do it for me. Especially once you spoke, I'd be like, you know what? Yeah, I get it, Crimson. That's like if you fucking stumbled upon Geralt from Witcher. I would just be like, yeah, yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool with this.
Dang. Must have been a sight.
You ain't kidding, cowboy. Didn't expect a luxury apartment with a gorgeous naked vampire inside of a mountain. We hit it off, and he asked me to come back here with him. I like an adventure, so I said, what the hell? I'll date the gorgeous Dracula. But what are you doing talking to me, cowboy? The blood's running hot on the dance floor, and these kids don't mind a little biting.
Crimson, no. Crimson, no. Crimson, no. Crimson. You got a sister, Crimson.
Ain't no way I'm dancing. There's gotta be a better way to get something fresh to drink.
Reinhard, look, it's the sexy old guy again.
The sexy old guy. Damn. You know what? I hope I'm described like that when I'm older. It's the sexy old lady. I'd be like, oh, you know what? Thank you. Got twin sister, identical cousin for real. Do we get the choice between Maxie or Reinhard?
You should buy us a drink, old guy. You'll probably get lucky. Actually, you'll definitely get lucky.
Jesus! I just came for therapy and they're back! Man, calm down! Just got here.
Pleasures of the flesh ain't exactly what I'm after tonight.
That's because you haven't experienced these pleasures with us yet. Buy us a drink and you will discover great satisfaction by us.
This man's too horny. They're both too horny. I don't know what they got going on, but they need to chill. They need to take a cold shower. Tell them alcohol is bad for them. Tell them you don't have the money. Tell them they can support themselves. Aw, these are all rejections. Stricken. Welcome, Stricken. They need to go to Horny too. Did you get to go to the event? Which event? Fan Expo I went to, yes. And then I went to Thursday. I went to the voice acting thing with Joel McDonald and Kieran Strange and two others. Kieran Strange did the voice for Borderlands Templar Mike, I believe. And Joel McDonald's been in a bunch of anime stuff. Joel's funny. I liked him. Tell them they can support themselves. That sounds so mean. I don't want to say they're not my type. I mean, alcohol is bad for you. Just... Alcohol is really bad for you. You shouldn't drink. Coming from me. Where I was just like, I want a whiskey. I feel like I need to be drinking a whiskey neat right now. I feel like they're not gonna give a shit. They're gonna be like, aw, who cares? If I don't have the money, they'd be like, aw, boo-hoo. He's a vampire. Does he have money? I feel like vampires, like, no, Andy had fucking, he's banking, he's chilling. Can support themselves. I don't know what to choose here. Might just go with one of these two. Hold on, I can save. I feel like vampires are above money. That's what I would say. I would think. It's like, if they're making investments or whatever, that shit's growing. They got all the years to have that grow.
I ain't buying you a drink. This stuff's terrible for you.
Okay.
Are you making a joke? We are at a bar.
It's even funnier because they're German. Like, this is fucking known for beer. They're like, bro, what the fuck?
It's okay. He's just trying to be protective. Aren't you, Opa?
I'm being thrown back into Korean language now. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't even think about that. It's so good.
You know, I think the drinks here ain't strong enough for you two.
Damn. Oh no, I just gotta go through. Oh no, I don't have money.
Buying you a drink. All I got are good old-fashioned dollars.
I like American money. All we have on our money are buildings. You have all the sexy old men.
Oh. Oh. You like the look of George Washington, ma'am? She really is into older dudes. Oh my god, Maxie, please. Oh no.
All right, I'll buy it. Which of them old men are sexy?
I like Hamilton. His posture is just so powerful.
Alright, Reinhard likes Hamilton.
There is a dollar coin that has Eisenhower's face on it.
Oh, not into Benji. She's into Eisenhower.
Oh, you are right. Eisenhower is, how do you Americans say, a snack?
What? I never looked at the fucking the old people and my bills and my coins be like, they hot. Like, these be snacks. Oh, fuck it. Oh, I can't. That's so
Okay,
good.
you like older men.
Oh, I feel like I'm just gonna have to go with they're not my type at
I
the
ain't
end.
buying you a drink. I think I'd be insulting your economic status.
Mein Lieber, don't worry about us. We just like to feel special. We have lucrative jobs in IT.
You know what? It makes sense now. They're IT people. It all makes sense. I get it.
Oh yeah? Well, maybe you can help me. See, my printer died again. Getting real tired of these things.
That explains so much.
Please, we are here to party. But get a laser printer.
Oh my
Thanks for the
god.
tip. That ink seems to be more valuable than blood.
Alright, I'm sad.
I ain't buying you a drink. You ain't exactly my type.
Oh, we don't want to marry you. We just want to have fun with you.
You kids are too much. Well, these kids just ain't gonna leave me alone.
Oh, okay. They're German, they're goth, and they're IT people.
Stop teasing the cowboy, Kinder. They're just messing with you. Drinks are free here.
Yo! Yo! I want to go to this fucking club. What the fuck? Drinks are free. Fucking, I guess, hot goths that are just down to fuck. Like, I don't know. Crimson? Oh my god. That explains why they're red so much. Yeah. That's why he's like, I'm running at a loss, but I have good investments, so I don't care.
Dang, really? I ain't never been to a saloon with free hooch.
Call it a drink exchange.
Huh. So, everyone here knows they might be sharing blood?
Only as long as there's consent. We like to create a safe environment here. Why don't you take Reinhard and Maxie here back to the kink room?
No, 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 wait, no. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Can we not call it the kink room? No, do I need to have a quick button to change my screen? Am I gonna see things I didn't plan on seeing in a therapy game?
Wait, kink room?
You're not in Kansas anymore, cowboy. We are not afraid of sex here.
I'm not in Kansas, but I'm very much afraid.
From Missouri, but point taken.
Might need alcohol for this. That's what I'm thinking. I need to fucking grab a whiskey, bro. I'm fucking nervous.
Nobody has to do anything they don't want to do in there. Just have fun and drink your fill, handsome. I'm sure I'll be seeing plenty of you.
You know that cat with the thumbs up that's crying and it says, okay, this is how I feel right now? That's the reaction how I feel. Just the way I'm gonna put it. Oh no. Hello. Oh, Jaspy. Oh no, Jaspy. Don't look into this game. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. I sent it in the streamer clips. Very first thing I hear is we're not afraid of sex around here. Already a fan of this game. Dude, it's been a fucking trip. This is part of the Demo Fest or Next Fest called Vampire Therapist. It's, oh my god, it's so fucking, it's a trip already. I'm loving it. I need it. I'm gonna buy it. Oh my god, it's so crazy. I'm getting therapy and a bunch of horny goths, I guess. Too late, already wishlisted. Oh, I think it comes out next month, which would be amazing. I think, let me see. Oops. Yeah, like July 18th. Oh, perfect. That's close to the human B-Day. Add to wish list. Oh my gosh, I need some water. I need it's making me nervous. Therapy, free drinks, horny goths. What more could you want? So far, it's all voice acted too, which is I didn't expect, to be honest, because I feel like a lot of visual novels, they have like some voice lines or some voice notes, but most of the time it hasn't been fully audio recorded. Like I think Touchstar isn't going to be fully audio recorded, but I don't remember what they reached in their goals.
Maxine, Reinhardt, this is one of our special customers.
Ach so, ein Vampir. I'm thinking we are all getting lucky then.
How did you? I thought y'all were flirting with me because I was a vampire. What the fuck? I know, but you didn't know? Huh?
My neck scrubs with anticipation.
Ew. You're so horny. Good lord. Good lord. Oh my god.
Dang. Guess I'm going to a kink room then. Thanks, Crimson.
It's so stupid. Oh well, what the fuck else am I gonna do? Go into the kink room, like crying. Oh, and he just accepts it. Exactly. Oh my god. Oh, it's so great.
I knew a man who wore this much leather couldn't be boring.
Where? It's a nice room though. I like that. I like that. Shit, guess I gotta go to the kink room with these horny kids. Damn, what a shame.
Yeah, well, you got me pegged.
No, don't say that, Sam. Sam, don't say that in front of this poor man. This man's gonna jump on you real fast. Sam, bad phrasing.
Is that what we are doing now? Give me the document and I will sign myself up for it.
Oh, like, sorry, that's my hand. I'm like, my hands are touching my face. Don't give them any ideas, Sam. Oh my god. Sam walked into that one. Sam fully just walked into the Jeez, Leo, he's just reading about all other men love being kinky and getting pegged normal Tuesday activities. Oh god, this club on a Tuesday would get me fucked all the way up. It's too much on a Tuesday.
Well, I really ain't in Missouri no more. Look, I'm more into biting.
Oh, your teeth look perfect. Are you going to bite me with those?
This is like me with the Astarion. Oh no, I'm so... Oh no, just like reveal my neck. Oh no. My neck is so exposed. Whatever shall I do with Astarion here? Like that's my Reinhardt is me, but with Astarion.
That's the plan. Who's going first?
Good God.
Oh, me.
He's excited. I don't want to be here for this. I don't want to listen to it. I want it to fade to black and just I wake up on the other side.
And then I learn you're an idiot.
But yep, fully. Drinking so much water right now. Holy crap.
Well,
Yep.
step right on up.
Sam is just like ignoring all the advances. Like he's not even paying into it. He's just like, yep, I'm gonna bite you. I don't care how weird this is gonna get for you. I need blood. What the fuck? Is this timed? What mini game is this?
Du Dummkopf, du hast mir in die Arterie gebissen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I bite you in the wrong spot? I got Dummkopf. And then artery.
Well, quit moving.
So I literally I have to do this right. That's not
Ouch,
right.
Mein Arterien.
I'm the worst vampire ever.
Dang it, let me try that again.
So sorry.
Oh, das hat sich gut angefühlt.
Stop it! Stop it! I'm gonna go home. Just hugging myself, comforting myself right now.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Is it my turn yet?
Sure thing, come on over.
I like how it just gave up on me. It didn't give me that third try. It was like, you know what? You really suck at trying to bite people, so we'll just make you not have to do that again. Girl, you got a collar on. I need you to like take that off. Alright.
Oh, Reinhardt, the hot old vampire wore me out.
Hachima. Banned.
Me too, Maxi. I feel as though I have set up a mail server.
Oh, because they're IT. I forgot. I was so confused. I was like, the fuck does that mean? But no, yeah, I get it now. Because they're fucking IT.
Reinhardt, Liebe, ich bin zu müde, sexy zu sein.
I didn't learn that much German. I know a wee bit. I am something and sexy something.
I will get us a taxi cab, Liebchen.
They're gonna go fuck.
Und
That's
du,
what's probably
cowboy?
happening.
Next time we will talk about that thing you mentioned earlier.
Pegging? Is that what we're gonna talk about? I think she's tired and horny. Yeah, I think so too.
Oh yeah, sure thing, fella. You can help me with my new laser printer. Now that I've had something to drink, I should probably get to my coffin.
Samuel, wait a moment. I see you got your fill. Are you heading out?
Listen, Andy. Sam's so innocent. Sam is doing his best to navigate the world of horny goths. Andy, I'm Andy, it was a lot.
Yeah, I figure I could use some shut-eye. I locked up my coffin over at the storage center.
Storage center? Please, you can use my guest coffin. I insist. You must be well rested for the challenges ahead.
Guess I got a big night tomorrow, huh? I should get a good day's sleep.
Wonderful. Please, follow me.
Well, dang. This is
Dang.
mighty plush. Guess it's one of them smart coffins.
He got a whole TV in his coffin? She.
Let's see what's on TV. Hey, I remember this movie. We were so proud to finally get some representation. Not sure I should stay up watching movies, though. Well, ain't much else to do in here. I think it's about time I hit the hay. Hope I'm cut out for all this.
Samuel, good evening. I hope you slept well.
Like the dead, as they say.
I was hoping to save you some breakfast, but I've already sent them on their way.
Oh, that's all right. I'm still pretty full from last night.
Yep.
Them goth types were practically throwing themselves at me.
I am not surprised. Perhaps I should be concerned that some of my guests will follow you home.
Well, gosh, if I still had mortal circulation, I'd be blushing.
Why are you so embarrassed, Samuel?
Ah, hell. Guess we should just save it for therapy, huh? We're gonna get started now?
About to be like, oh
If you
no.
like.
Why not? I'm eager to get going. Let loose, Doc.
Very well. Let's start with the first question any therapist asks then. What brought you to me? Why is becoming a therapist so important to you?
Well, gosh, I remember what it was like. Being all angry, hungry, and scared all the time. It ain't no way to live. When I see vampires acting the way I used to, I just need to show them there's more to unlife.
And why is that up to you?
You, of all people, know how lost our kind can be. Preying on the weak, dating mortal high schoolers.
Is it Twilight?
I've got to make them see their potential. That's what I'm here for. I know it.
Man, imagine if this was about the Fae. It'd be the same shit. All these fucking high Fae going after these 18-year-olds. When they've already lived like 400 years. Fucking goddamn.
That is a lot of responsibility to place on yourself.
You got a funny look in your eye. Am I doing one of them distortion things?
You are most perceptive. Yes. Perhaps you can tell me what it is. When you say you are here to make vampires see the
Control.
world differently, in what way are you distorting reality?
Well, I guess that's a control fallacy, right? I can't assume I'll be able to help other vampires the way I was helped.
Very good, Samuel. Control fallacies are hard to avoid when one feels strongly about something. Your fate is not to transform every vampire you ever meet, even those who are your clients. You will do what you can do, and that is enough. But I am eager to learn how you develop this desire to help our kin find a different way of thinking.
Well, like I told you when I first emailed you, I was a real nasty son of a bitch when I first became a vampire. When I look back and see what a no-account piece of shit I was, I ain't nothing but embarrassed. It all seems
Labeling.
pretty stupid to me now. Here we are living forever and all we can do is kill? That's the dumbest thing I ever did here.
I am going to stop you for a moment. Stupid, no account piece of shit, nasty son of a bitch, dumbest thing. Do you hear the way you are talking about yourself?
With respect, sir, I earned all them names. I killed women and children. Half the ghost towns out west are my doing. I didn't think of nobody but myself.
Pretend you are my therapist. If I sat here and called myself a no-account piece of shit, what would you tell me?
Labeling.
I'd say you were doing some labeling. And I guess I'd tell you to look at yourself a little more kindly.
Extend the same compassion to yourself then, Samuel. How are you to move on from being a nasty son of a bitch if you are labeling yourself? If you wish to be a guide to other vampires, you must start with compassion for them and for yourself. So, now that you've gotten all that horrible name-calling out of the way, please tell me, how did you find your sense of purpose?
Well, I was on the run, you see. The Wild West was ending and the Pinkertons were starting to get the better of my gang. I went into hiding and found a strange group of folks out in the country. They knew I was an outlaw right away, but they didn't judge me for it. They didn't even care that I was a vampire. They welcomed me like a friend, even shared their blood with me. They taught me how to appreciate the beauty of the night, and I started seeing things I'd never noticed before.
Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh my god. Wait.
They taught me my letters, philosophy, and how to question things instead of being scared of them. I think about them every day of my own life. They somehow freed themselves of all the judgments of the time and were better off for it.
These must have been the 19th century American transcendentalists, yes?
Yes, sir. I'm glad I died when I did, because their like just don't exist no more. Once my community died out, I started walking. That was something else they taught me how to do. There ain't nothing like having a walk and a think. I walked in nature for about 90 years, and just took in all the grace and beauty of my country. I guess I was kind of selfish, though. I should have been helping other vampires the way the Transcendentalists helped me.
Why?
Why waste 90 years walking when I should have been helping others? Seems pretty obvious to me. I could have done a lot of good in that time.
But your should turns that which you could find fulfilling into a duty. You create an extrinsic motivator. Should statements are another cognitive distortion, something created by your own mind. Nature asks almost nothing of you. Even if your should comes from a place of good, it creates undue pressure. And what do we do once we are pressured? We resent the shoulds. We procrastinate. And as you know, we have a lot of time to procrastinate.
Oh no, me.
You got that right. Why do today what you could do next century?
Exactly. Should statements remove the intrinsic joy from that which you find fulfilling?
Hold on though. Ain't there some things we really should do?
Of course, there are things we must do. But nature herself tells us what they are. We invent the rest. Here, let me give you an exercise. Listen closely. See whether you can find the should statement that is a distortion. I should go to the vampire dentist. You know what they say. If you have bad fangs, you get bad blood.
That's the one. No one should go to a dentist. Goddamn butchers.
That is not true. We have to go to the dentist. Our teeth are important to us. How long has it been since you've seen a dentist, Samuel?
Hey now, chill out.
No, not since the Civil War, and I'd rather keep it that way.
We'll talk about that in another session. Let's try again. I should drink blood today. I should take my blood partner Crimson out on a date.
I should drink blood today. They do need blood to survive. And I imagine it's a daily thing they need to do. This one makes more sense because you don't have to. It's good to do it, but it creates pressure to do it.
Saying you should take Crimson out on a date is a should statement. You've turned something you want to do into something you have to do.
Yeah.
That's right, Samuel. You know, I couldn't be more pleased with you. Your time in nature was clearly well spent.
Well, thanks, I suppose. But if you don't mind my saying so, I hope you're treating that mortal lady right.
Thank you. Please, ask her yourself.
God, Crimson and Andy are lucky. If they want to be in a throuple, I will happily throw my name into the ring. They got two hotties getting each other down.
I imagine she would share her blood with you. You look like her type.
Eh? I wasn't kidding, Andy. The throuple, I'm ready. I'm here for it.
Hold on. I've only been in Europe for a couple of days. I ain't gonna go after my teacher's girlfriend.
Let's go.
She does what she wishes, and that is why I chose her as my blood partner. Samuel, even if it beats no longer, you have a good heart. I think you will be an excellent therapist.
That means we got a chance with her. I know, right? Oh my god.
So far, that good heart of mine hasn't amounted to much, but I'm willing to give it my best shot.
You are uncomfortable with praise, aren't you, Samuel?
Oh.
Every time I say something
Oh, no.
positive, you find a way to negate it.
Oh no, it me. Oh no.
I just don't think I should be doing any bragging. I spent my first 50 years killing. I spent the next 90 walking in the woods. I've tried to walk a better path since then, but I ain't no saint, Auntie.
I did not say you were. Having met several so-called saints, I can attest that none of them were either. I understand your
Call
discomfort,
'em out.
Samuel. I, too, have done terrible things that I cannot erase. But is erasing the good I have done worthwhile?
Well, I guess when you put it like that, it sounds kind of silly.
It's another cognitive distortion, one that mortal psychologists call disqualifying the positive. I understand that the actions of your past are difficult to bear, but what we are here to do is accept reality, with both its positive and negative aspects. I am not saying that you should disqualify your negative actions, but merely note when you disqualify the positive ones. Let us try an exercise. See whether you can challenge me when I disqualify my positive deeds. I am Andromochos, one of the most powerful vampires alive. Before I became the vampire I am now, I did exceptionally terrible things. I have defiled the innocent. I have killed countless people. The good I now do pales in comparison to the evil I have done.
This one.
That's the one. You're literally disqualifying the positive by comparing it to the evil stuff you done.
Well done, Samuel. I believe the recognition of this distortion will serve you well when you start to see clients tomorrow.
Hey, damn.
Whoa, tomorrow? I only just started learning these here cognitive distortion things.
I will, of course, be with you. You needn't worry. I can sense your instincts and will help you.
But tomorrow, I just don't feel ready yet.
My friend, we are never truly ready. But if it would ease your concerns, we can practice with further examples. Would that be helpful to you?
Do I want to practice?
I think I'm good.
All right, Samuel. You must be hungry now. I suggest you get a liter inside you. We have a big night tomorrow.
Oh no. Who's my victim tonight?
How much is a liter?
Just get enough to drink, Samuel. We will not be able to work if you are hungry or tired. Now, please excuse me. I do have a date with Crimson tonight. I suspect I shall not return until nearly morning.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah, of course. I hope you have a nice night out, Mr. Andy.
You as well, Samuel. Rest in peace.
That's a, you know what? I kind of like that. Goodbye.
Ah, Samuel,
Aw, we
glad to
didn't
see
get
you are
hot
awake.
goss again.
Your first client is on his way.
What, already? Look, Mr. Andy, sir, are you sure I'm ready for this? These are people's brains I'm messing with.
Fear not, my friend. You are a powerful vampire in your own right. To be so young and have so much empathy is quite a gift. All you need to do is listen, and I know the truth will reveal itself to you.
Shucks, wish I had your confidence.
Well, to a limited extent, I can see the future. If you are about to misinterpret a client's distortions, I will set you back on the right path.
You can see the future?
It's not that impressive, really. You start to see the patterns after 1,000 years or so.
Well, dang. If seeing the future ain't impressive, that's gotta be a distortion. Disqualifying the positive, it's gotta be.
You barely require my aid as it is. If you need guidance, I will provide it to you telepathically. Don't think about it too much. When you are 3,000, such things will cease to impress you. Let us look at your first client's case file.
Dr. Drain, huh? You ain't got no first name?
Drain. Dr. Drain. I'm guessing he drains people, you know. I think it's impressive to be 3,000 years old and still hang on to your accent. Because I feel like a lot of people either lose their accent or change it with the times, depending on certain circumstances. So, like, good on you. Hell yeah, get it, Andy. Oh, I wish I could scroll through it. 430. Class of 1614 graduate of Royal College Physicians.
Many vampires go by one name. Families and titles seem to become more abstract after a certain age.
Huh. So is it funny that he kept the title?
Indeed, you catch on quickly, despite your habit of disqualifying the positive. I will let you work now. I shall be meditating in my coffin, but I will sense when you need my help.
But
Samuel, I know you can handle this. Be yourself, and all will be well.
Hell yeah, GG. Oh, bye.
Satan bless it all, I hate flying.
What, was that Trade or was that Andy running away?
Hey there. God's blood, what on earth are you?
I'm a rootin' tootin' cowboy.
My name's Sam. I'm the new therapist. Make yourself comfortable, Dr. Drain.
Those two lines were reversed. Demo, come on.
And American as well. Good God. It's not enough for you lot to take over the world of the living. Even the halls of the dead aren't safe from you.
Hey, listen. I feel the same, man, alright?
Oh well. I suppose your lot are all into this touchy-feely stuff, aren't you?
Sure.
And ignorance, even American ignorance, is bliss, I suppose. Oh, sweet ignorance, how I do wish I knew thee.
You are very cranky, my guy.
Damn it, how am I gonna work with this fella? I gotta ask Andy.
Wow, fuck this guy. Yeah, he's really angry.
Are you alright, Samuel?
Oh my god, Ghost Andy. Telecommunication Andy.
You gave me this fella as my first client?
Why not? He is clearly hiding very little about his state of mind.
How am I supposed to help him when he already sees me as the bad guy?
Use your instincts, Samuel. Think about how you have felt in your darkest hours. What does this poor vampire want?
He wants to complain. I don't know about wanting to leave. Either wants to complain or he wants a reality check. I'd just be hit him and be done with it.
I think he needs a dang reality check, charging at me like an undersexed bull.
If you try to give an undersexed bull a reality check, that would not change the fact that it is undersexed. How did the Transcendentalists approach you when you were a wilder man's?
Yeah, I get it. I'm sure this fella's come here with problems. I can't be surprised when they show up. I think he just wants to complain.
Perceptive, Samuel. He can hardly stop himself, can he?
So, what? I just let him complain?
Of course. Just give him a starting point to let it all out. It will make him feel better.
Well, if you say so.
Don't worry, Samuel. You are doing wonderfully. I will release your time now.
Well, are you just going to sit there? I was just gonna ask how your trip here was. My trip? My trip was bloody wonderful. Until my familiar got a flat tire and I had to fly 30 kilometers here as a bat. I hate being a bat and I hate flying. Do you know an owl tried to eat me? Me, a creature that has lived for centuries, treated like common prey. I'm surprised he was even interested. You should see what an ugly little beastie I am when I transform. All I could do was screech and squeak until he went away. Well, I suppose I'm alive, in a manner of speaking anyway. You all right there, pal? Yes, I'm fine. Well, I'm not, of course. I wouldn't be here otherwise. But for the sake of conversational integrity, fine. I take it you read my case file and know why I'm here?
He was going through a breakup. His horse died. He has an addiction. I don't... Hold up. Do I got files in here? There we go. I can actually read the whole thing. Because all I saw was like this top bit. Became a vampire after a post-mortem blood transfusion experiment. Now runs a global pharmaceutical research company. Is now concerned that he has developed an addiction to a drug of his own formulation. Okay, so drug. Strong investigate drains, drinking, and sleeping habits. Got it. Feel finer than frog hair. People were laughing at me for saying yeehaw. But what else do you say to an experience like that? That sounds about right.
You're here for an addiction problem. Yes. Embarrassing, isn't it? What's to be embarrassed about? I remember when Ulysses S. Grant was president. Didn't seem to bother him.
Jesus.
Oh, well, of course. How wonderful it is that I share the mental failings of people who only live a single lifetime. Hey, come on now. There's a part of us that's still mortal. Can't help that, just like we can't help being dead. So I'm discovering. Look, I just need some tips and I'll be on my way. Just give me all the tricks. Whatever one does to make addictions go away. Tips? Let me think.
I don't suggest a hug. Do you need a hug, buddy? Suggest a milder addiction. Jesus Christ. I would say there's no easy solutions.
Partner, there ain't no tips that'll magically cure you, but I'm here to listen. You know, I never in my life thought anyone would ever call me partner. Like partner, but not with a T.
Yeehaw.
And I know how you English love your tea.
Fucking goddamn it.
Thank goodness we can still process tea. We cannot live on blood alone. I appreciate the concern, though. I must admit, I rather saw myself above this whole addiction thing. But tell you what, let's not worry about being above or below anything. You're here now, so let's see what we can do. What exactly are you addicted to? It's a form of plasma, a catalytic compound of my own design, a necessary component of my own scientific goals. You're losing me. Well, let me try to make it simple. I have been able to replicate and even alter the molecular patterns that vampiric erythrocyte surface receptors receive.
So far, I'm enjoying this game. It's so great. It's on Next Fest demo stuff right now. So, I mean, we already talked about that. I don't know why I'm telling you again. The first part that you missed was absolutely insane. There's Blade did a good clip of one of the great commenters that was more complex. He pretends just I know, right? Erythrocyte receptors.
Our unique physiology gives us an increased ligand affinity, which is how we are able to process blood the way that we do.
I need to close out some stuff real quick. There we go.
I can extend this receptivity and thus achieve my true goal: synthetic blood, freedom from the hunger that plagues us, and hope for all humanity. Well, dang, that sounds pretty impressive, Doc. Well, it doesn't work without a vampiric catalyst, and that is the plasma I am addicted to. Pathetic, isn't it? I have spent 400 years trying to steal the secret of blood, only to be engulfed by it, like Prometheus walking into a fireplace. Pathetic? Doc, where the heck would you get a word like that? You've come up with the synthetic blood. Man, I can barely get my spurs on some mornings.
Why are you still wearing spurs anyway?
Maybe you had a setback or two, but give yourself a little credit, compadre. Credit? For wasting 400 years? Practically speaking, I'm in the same place as I was back when King James was in power. Only now I have a drug problem. Perhaps I must face facts. My professor was right. Nothing we ever do will make a damned bit of difference.
Oh, we gonna get an option.
Samuel, listen to him. Do you recognize his patterns of thought?
Spurs are coolly in there. What are you talking about? I like to hear the little jingle jangle, little ching ching that they do, you know, when you walk. Recognize his pattern. He's either disqualifying the pattern label.
There's some distortions in there, ain't there?
I knew you would sense them. Invite him to talk more about this failure of his.
I'll do my best. Now hold on just a minute there, cowpoke. I've heard you talk a lot about failure. But it sure sounds to me like you ain't thinking clearly if you think you're a failure. I am a realist, that's all. Look at me. 400 years of study and still dabbling with leukocytes.
Oh no. Okay. I need my notes. Should live in a castle. That's not the should. Can't do international travel. It could be High New Mind, stream ignoring the in-between. Could be Nosferatu, maybe? Oh. Cord. Why are you touching my foot like that? Oh, that was gross. No.
Let me aid you, Samuel. Our doctor friend is using belittling language.
Damn it.
What kind of distortion does that...
Look at me. 400 years of study.
Oh, is it disqualifying?
Look at me. I don't know many people who would call working with leukocytes dabbling.
I thought it was. But then second guess.
I mean, I gotta admit, I have no earthly clue what you're talking about. So unless you made up all them science terms, I think you might be doing more than playing with a chemistry set. Perhaps, but if we consider all there is to know about blood, I know precious little. But you know something. Yes, I concede I might know something about blood. I would hope so after 400 years. You still got more knowledge about blood than most, whether it's been 4 years or 400 years, amigo. Let's get back to what you were saying, though. I'm saying I am surely the oldest, most well-studied doctor in the world. I should have achieved more than this.
Oh, that's a should.
Well, who said you should have achieved more? Isn't it obvious? I should have something to show for 400 years of work. And what happens if you don't?
Oh my god, this is my therapy questions. What if you don't get the external validation that you're looking for? I'd be like, well, then I'll feel defeated. And they're like, okay, what happens when you feel defeated? And I'll give up. What happens if you give up? And I'd be like, it's a fucking vicious cycle. I don't know. Just going in a circle of what happens with this and this and this. I'm like, Snappy. I don't like.
Absolutely nothing at all.
Yep, that's where I got.
Well, that's my point. That is not as encouraging as you think it is. Ain't meant to be encouraging, just showing you a little reality. Well, it's all my fault, really. I cannot seem to motivate my scientists to reach the necessary level of dedication. It's always shocking to me how little urgency mortals have around death. So it's all your fault that you haven't come up with the perfect synthetic blood. It can't be anyone else's fault. Only I have the skill, the knowledge, and the experience. Pardon me for saying so, Doc, but it sounds like what you're doing is pretty dang complicated. It sounds to me like you're some kind of god if you expect control over life itself. Please, I am a scientist, not a spiritualist. It is not control I seek, but understanding. And are you ever gonna have perfect understanding? No, of course not. I'm not a wizard.
Wizard.
So how about not putting saving the world on one person, Doc? That is a simplification, but I take your point. As I was saying, now that I'm addicted to my own drug, I have joined the ranks of mortal celebrities in my utter irrelevance. Now, why would you go and label yourself irrelevant? What else do you call a man who has nothing to show after 400 years? I reckon I'd call him by his given name. Slapping a label on yourself don't do nothing but weigh you down. Oh, well played, cowpoke. Perhaps I am being a little dramatic. Yes, I'm aware that in reality progress has been made, enough to get to this point. But I didn't come here to ask for a pat on the back and to be told I'm a good boy.
Oh my god, he's in fucking mood. My model moved. Might be.
That ain't my department, but I hear they do some of that stuff downstairs.
God damn it, Sam.
Yes, we all know very well that the Continentals are more sexually liberated than we are. But as I say, I don't want all this therapy stuff. I just want to stop using this damn drug. Well, so what's so good about this stuff anyway? Why do you like it? I'm not certain. I don't remember what happens after I take it, but I wake up feeling, how do I put this, alive. Well, that don't sound so bad. A good nap can make me feel like a new man. I'm not talking about feeling refreshed. I mean I feel alive. As if I'm someone else. Someone who lives. And I wake up and find, oh gracious me, I am not depressed.
Yo. Yeah, that's a great drug right there. Yo, I want that drug.
You mean to tell me that you're going to sleep depressed every night?
Oh, no.
Oh, nothing of the sort. Oh well, I'm glad to hear that. You are assuming that I can simply go to sleep and my global scientific enterprise will run itself.
Oh no.
Oh wait just a gosh darn minute. You're telling me you don't sleep? Yes, it's not as though we can get much deader already, and I have work to do. So you're not sleeping, and you're always depressed. I think we're starting to get somewhere.
God.
Oh, don't be such a bumpkin. If you are a sapient individual, aware of the world around you, depression is the only sensible reaction. It has nothing to do with sleep.
Are you labeling me? No.
Depression is the only sensible reaction.
Okay.
He makes the goths downstairs seem almost joyous in their perspectives, doesn't he?
Nosferatu.
Oh, don't be such... Come on now, it's a big world out there, and different things are depressing to different people. Everyone reacts to things differently. Ain't it true that a sensible person, as you call him, might even be a different degree of depressed? Very well, I suppose I might have been using a bit of mild hyperbole. Mild is putting it mildly, buckaroo.
Oh my god, Buckaroo. I forgot that one was a
Buckaroo?
thing too.
Now I'm even more depressed.
I haven't heard Buckaroo in forever, just like Cowpoke too. Jesus Christ.
Regardless, I didn't come here to be a whiner. Oh, boo-hoo, life is hard. Yes, we all know it's hard.
Oh my god, this guy is me in therapy. It's like, I understand all this shit, but like, make it stop. And then ignore everything else. Didn't come here to be a whiner. Is that labeling?
Now, why'd you say coming and talking to me makes you a whiner? Is that not what I currently am? Sounds to me like you're expressing yourself. Whiner is the word you used.
Oh, I like that. Damn, Sam. Oh my god, I love that.
Yeah, if you want to call it whining, that's up to you. But that's entirely your label. Oh, very well, call it moaning or whinging if you prefer.
I haven't heard whinging.
Moaning, whinging, belly aching.
Belly aching! Oh my god, I love my southern boy.
I don't believe I shall be using the term belly aching in any case.
Wow, fuck you, Drain. Belly aching's great.
But as I was saying, in the moments I wake up, I feel free. I suppose it must be what being an ignoramus feels like.
Moments I wake up, I feel free. Is that more labeling? Or is that disqualifying the positive?
So you're telling me you feel good when you wake up, and then you call yourself an ignoramus? Before you even get a chance to reflect on feeling good, you're insulting yourself. That's what I like to call disqualifying the positive. I'm simply stating facts. Stating facts shouldn't impede an argument. What good is that fact doing anyone? It's about as useful as an empty holster. Lest I somehow forget that you were a cowboy.
Damn.
About this drug, though. Oh, very well. I suppose I might be discounting my experience. I don't know how to say this, amigo. You really don't like letting yourself be happy. Honestly, I'm failing to see the problem with taking this stuff. Seems like it's making you get the rest you need and it makes you feel good. What's the problem? First of all, I do not need to rest. And partaking of this plasma does have downsides. What kind of downsides? I do not know what happens when I partake of the substance. However, when I wake up, I feel refreshed. I also smell of blood and sex.
So you're just getting blackout and drinking blood and having sex. I mean, I don't know, man.
Once I even woke up wearing a football jersey. It was most distasteful.
Not the football jersey.
I guess you must be having some kind of good time.
We're fucking real.
That is not my idea of a good time.
It's a part of you's idea of a good time.
I'm Dr. Drain. I am intelligent and worldly, not some ill-bred monster.
Hey, that's a labeling. Can I label
I
him?
don't go gallivanting into godforsaken places to engage in depraved coitus and the consumption of dirty blood.
Is that actually how you say coitus? Coitus?
It sounds to me like you're real good at denying yourself things. Well, I should be better at it.
Now we gotta should.
You know, Doc, a wise old vampire recently told me something I'm about to tell you. You keep talking about the things you should be doing. You, compadre, are shoulding all over yourself.
God damn, not that phrase again.
Oh, well, that is vivid, isn't it? I can now add incontinence to my already considerable list of faults. I'm being serious. I'm listening to you tell me I should be doing this, and I shouldn't be doing that. But who gave you all them shoulds and shouldn'ts? I don't know.
Society.
It shouldn't matter, should it? I've been dead for over 400 years. It's the oldest stuff that sticks with us, amigo. We all got traumas. Heck, we're dead men. That's traumatic no matter what. What we gotta start with is you. You've been through a lot. Don't rope yourself up so tight. Listen, we're doing good work already, I know it. Now, let's not push too hard. I would really like you to think about where all them shoulds are coming from before we meet again. And be good to yourself, all right, partner? Don't feel like you gotta go cold turkey on that plasma stuff. Yes, well, all the same, I'd rather not do it at all. Is that actually gonna happen, though? It might. You're dipping into it tonight, aren't you? I was thinking about it.
Mood.
All right, partner. Just give yourself a little compassion. That's all I'm asking. I'll admit, you've given me some things to think about. Not pleasant ones, mind. You can handle it, partner. You're way smarter than I am. Yes, well, that is certainly true. Very well. I shall do some reflecting, inasmuch as our kind can reflect. I shall see you in precisely 4 weeks, then. Farewell, Sam.
Masterfully done, Samuel. I knew you would do well, but that doesn't make me any less pleased.
Why, Karn? Hydrate. You hydrate! Yeah, it was delayed. It's fine. Karn, this game is great. I'm just telling you. Just did. Fine. Man, fuck this pretentious Brit fuck. Listen, man, he's just having a hard time. Fucking knew it. This is so fucking... Dude, hold on. Did you, if you have headphones, listen to the clip that Blade posted in, my server? This is fucking... Oh my god. Also, fuck you being scared at Karn's jump scare, never mind. I wasn't scared, I saw it. What? I just stared at it and waited for it to go. I'll be salty about that till the day. I wasn't scared, no. I ain't getting no scare. I think the only one that got me once was, donuts. That was a hard fail, yeah. I just said, fuck you, Karn. Staring at it. Yeah, I was just like, alright. Nah. The only jumping is my heart from this game, yeah.
Well, that was a hell of a rush. That
Oh, yeah,
fella's holding
water.
on tighter than a holster to a gunslinger's hip.
Fuck you, Karn. No, I'm just saying fuck you, Karn. That's like that's my hello. No, that's like a catchphrase, yeah. That's the hello to Karn is fuck you, Karn.
It felt real good to help him look at himself a little more kindly.
Good, Samuel. Treasure this feeling. But also rest. Go
God.
downstairs, get something to drink, relax in your coffin.
So salty because my point is mostly true. Andy's voice is so good. I'm gonna mute you. That's rude. That's rude as hell. But alright. Enjoy. Oh, okay.
Next week you shall see a new client. I think they will be an interesting challenge for you.
Can I get some goths in between?
I bid you good evening, Samuel. Rest in peace.
You too, Andy. Well, I guess it's time I got me some grub.
Club time! Club time! Club time! What? Yeah,
Well, that's it, I guess. My first client. Can't believe I'm doing this therapy stuff already.
Jasper, if you can sort of sound like Andy with effort, fucking do it. Similar to a handshake? I know, right? Stop. First client, I can't believe I'm doing this third so
Sure
far.
could use a drink. I'll check in with Crimson.
Drink, Crimson,
Well,
drink,
it's
Crimson!
Yosemite Sam. How you doing tonight, partner?
Oh yeah, Jasper, have you seen Crimson yet? Cause look at Crimson. Crimson is just fucking goddamn. Look at her.
Well, better already, hearing from someone from the States who knows the lingo.
I'm not from any
Vampire
states,
girl.
District of Columbia girl here.
She's immortal, kind. Okay, you understood the lore. I saw her earlier. Love at first sight. I know, right? She's with Andy, and I'm hoping we could get a throuple going. Okay.
I figured you must have been coastal. You sound a little more, polished than I do.
You should hear my German.
Maybe some other time. My brain's full tonight. I had my first therapy session with a real client.
Oh yeah? How do you think it went?
Hey, what's up, Steel? Thank you for this. Sam's so cowboy. He's the most cowboy to ever cowboy. He rootin' tootin', yeehawing around all of Germany. I heard we're not afraid of sex around here when I first popped in. Oh yeah, that's when you popped in. It was great.
I reckon it was a bullseye on my end. You should have seen me. Labeling, blam, disqualifying the positive, kapow.
God, he's...
I'm glad to hear it. Someone has got to sort these vamps out. They know how to hold on to their problems.
You ain't kidding. Living or dead, once people hit 70, they get pretty dang set in their ways.
You know Andy still uses a typewriter? I can't get that gorgeous man to see the light.
Wait, is there actually therapy? Yeah, we were just in a therapy session with the vampire who has a drug addiction.
Keep it up, cowboy. You're a breath of fresh air for these ancient ones.
Anyone ever tell you you're wise beyond your years, Crimson? You must have had some life.
Afraid I'm exactly as wise as my years. How old do you think I am, cowboy?
Oh, don't fall for the trap! Don't fall for the trap! Actual techniques too so far. Yeah, it's good. They have some good terminology. I'm like, oh no, this is how my therapy sessions sound. This girl is... I'm just did a good deal of research. I imagine at least one of them had to be a trained psychologist on the team. I think that would be what would help, or would have helped if that's what they did.
I'm gonna do the gentlemanly thing and not hazard a guess.
You would have gotten it wrong anyway. I'm 50 years young.
No way, Crimson! That's a lie. Damn. You hot.
50? I died around that age and I looked like shit. But you ain't a vampire.
Like I told you, I'm Andy's blood partner. He shares his blood with me too, just not enough to turn me into one of you.
Oh, so she can still kind of stay young and healthy with that. That's awesome. Crimson on MILF. Let's
I've
go.
been 30 for a good while now.
Damn. I need a vampire blood partner. Hold up. Hold up. That's way better than any Botox.
But you ain't joining our team? Sounds like a story.
Not for tonight, buckaroo. I bet you're thirsty after a big night.
Oh my god. Maxine?
Andy told me to give this to you.
Oh yeah? What is it?
We had a group of Americans come in last week who donated their blood. Andy can't stand the stuff. He says the blood glucose levels are too high, but he thought you'd appreciate it.
You just fucking give me that sugar blood.
Oh, it ain't so bad. I gotta ask though, what does Andy's blood taste like?
To me, it tastes like life itself, cowboy.
I ain't sure I understand.
Never you mind. Look, Tex, I've got some customers to serve, so go enjoy your juice, okay?
That'd be
Of course. I'm keen to get some rest anyway. You have yourself a fine night, Crimson.
There he is, my incredible protege.
Come on now, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Evidence stands against that reasoning, my friend. Do we need to talk about disqualifying the positive again?
All right, I get it. I guess I've been muddling through okay.
You've been doing wonderfully. I hope you are ready for a bit of a challenge tonight. Your next client has been known to be somewhat difficult. Here, look at her intake form.
Isabella Deste. Dang, she's got some funny tasting hats.
Oh shit, we got a Renaissance. Forgot about my smoothie from 3 hours ago. Oh no, was that at least in the fridge? If not, then ugh, gross. That's gonna be nasty.
I think you should get along quite well then.
Walked right into that one.
Isabella is not your average vampire. She was once the powerful matriarch of one of the most influential families in Europe. She fraternized with popes and kings, and she also wielded great power over the art world. Some say.
One of them
Oh,
highfalutin
Mona Lisa, my
types,
bad.
huh? I don't think she's gonna like me much.
My finger got antsy, I guess, and pressed enter.
She is as human as any of us, Samuel. I already know you will find a way to relate with her.
If you say so.
Remember, you can always seek my advice if you feel lost. You are not alone. But I hear the beating of elegant wings. Breathe, Samuel. Oh, and do be polite.
Goodness. So you are the new therapist Andromachos told me of. I was not expecting someone so rugged.
Damn, everyone hating my cowboy. It's okay, Sammy, I love you.
Sam Walls at your service, ma'am.
You are a therapist.
Well, that's what I'm here for, ma'am.
Enough with this, ma'am. I am not running a whorehouse. You may call me Senora.
Oh no! Alright, Nora. Alright, Sonora. Alright, Senora. This one's gonna be the closest, I think.
All right, Senora.
Card. Yep, we truly, big Tex over here. I don't sound like she got Kiki Hots for Sammy.
You have seen my what? Have you been peeking under my skirts, young man?
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, wait, no, no, I'm sorry. I didn't see no Yora. Much southern. She reads the text.
What are you talking about, lady?
Signora. Say it.
Signora.
Signora. Signora.
Signora?
Porca miseria. This is not going to be easy, is it?
Therapy ain't never easy, Senora.
So, therapy is always easy then.
I said it ain't never easy, Senora.
Is therapy easy or is it not?
Oh my god. This hurts. Oh. The double negatives. Yeah, we fucking love that down here. This shit pissed me off.
Not, I guess.
Oh, how are we to examine my inner demons if your own speech is so diabolical?
Hey now. Chill. Damn Renaissance Italians, I swear.
You know what? Let's start over.
This is exactly how it would go if someone from the Renaissance came and met fucking Wild Wild West cowboy. They'd be like, what the fuck are you saying?
Greetings and salutations, Senora. I am most honored to receive you in my humble office.
Very well. I suppose it will do.
God damn, that was easy. I thought she'd be like, are you now mocking me? Because I would have said that shit.
I'm just here to help, Senora. It says here on your intake forms that you've been having a tough time lately.
I should read her intake forms real quick. Key figure in the Italian Renaissance, funding the works of Leonardo da Vinci, Andrea Mantegna, and Michelangelo. She received a humanist education and knows much of history, art, music, and philosophy. She comes from a highly aristocratic background but has endured considerable family issues through the generations. She states that she is undergoing an existential immortality crisis. There's a G missing here. I'm being picky. I'm helping. Alright, Demo, you got this. I believe in you to add that G. Definitely that our life and unlife will both be meaningless. Suggestion. Be exceedingly polite. So petty all the time forever. It's like a sport.
A tough time. Indeed, yes, it has been a tough time. The realization that not only am I a corpse, but that I have been a useless corpse for nearly 400 years is a tough time.
Likes the statue of David made on a dare. That material was allegedly impossible to sculpt with, and the famous guy who sculpted went to hold my wine, fucking peasant ass bitch, when he was a teenager.
So what set off this feeling that you're a corpse?
I saw a film at the cinema.
Hey, I love the cinema.
Bond with her over movies, bond with her over bond. Oh no. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, not many of our kind are movie buffs. What are some of your favorite films?
I feel like maybe Glamour, that's what I was thinking. But maybe he'll let us go through all of them.
I would hesitate to say favorite, but there are some films that are more acceptable than others. For instance, Beneath the Velvet Dusk, or In Search of Sadness, are engaging explorations of the mortal condition.
Oh, I ain't heard of them. You ever seen The Three Stooges?
God damn it, Sam.
Utter vulgarity. I do not waste my time with such nonsense. Alas, these Stooges 3 would be preferable to the abomination I saw at the cinema that made me realize just how dead I am. It was a most terrible film, one that shook me to my core. The pain of it lingers with me still 5 years later.
Did you watch, what was it, Abraham, Vampire Killer or something? Twilight, oh my god, no! So I think all three choices might be does. Yeah, they might always definitely say Twilight. There was like a Twilight kind of joke earlier where it was like vampires dating teenagers or something.
Well, movies can be pretty powerful. Heck, I remember seeing one of the first films. There was a train coming right for the audience. We thought we were dead for sure.
This film was not powerful, it was meaningless. It said nothing, did nothing, less than nothing, as loudly and garishly as possible. And the audience, fools that they were, cheered, applauded this desecration of the mind.
Desecration of the mind.
I hate this film with all my being, for it has done the cruelest thing. It has revealed the dark truth. This life that I cling to has no purpose.
Dang, what the heck was this movie?
Space Wars. Rise of the Spacewalker.
Damn. Damn. You know what? Fair.
Wait a minute. Space Wars, the big science fiction franchise?
Yes, I believe it is important to understand modern media diets.
But that's the movie that gave you your personal crisis?
Mind your tone. Do not think me a fool. I know it was not high art. But the money it made, it would make even the Pope blush. This stinking trash. This is what the people want. You see, I understand now. My attempts to infuse art with meaning were pointless. All that I am, all that I ever was, is dead.
Is that just a qualifying point? Positive? Control? Nosferatu? That checks out. Karn's new favorite person is Isabella.
You don't seem that dead to me. We're having this conversation, ain't we? You ain't just lying there decomposing.
It is no different. I might as well be rotting in the ground.
I think you might get pretty bored.
Are you getting smart with me, boy?
Look, I'm just talking facts. If you're saying all you are is dead, I think you might be doing some Nosferatu thinking. It ain't black and white. You're here.
Here, let's go back. Cognitive distortions. Let's introduce. So Nosferatu's thinking, it started off as high noon mind, so it's thinking extremes and ignoring the in-betweens. If I can't get the best saddle, my butt's gonna break, ain't no doubt. Either I show up ready to win the rodeo, or I better just not show up. Yeah. Because Nosferatu, black and white, yeah. This great game. Control fallacy was, I think that was always the control fallacy. I don't think it had another name. So if I can't lasso it, no one can. Can't do international travel with my coffin. I'm stuck in good old USA forever. Labeling. This was called branding, or hot branded, I believe. Why is the only one? This was the only high and new mind, but the other ones didn't keep it. Yeah, labeling's the one where it's like, if you can't tame that wild horse, you ain't a real cowboy. Giving yourself a label. And then, of course, should statements. And then disqualifying the positive is the... Yeah, I guess I can turn into a bat, but any vampire worth their fangs can do that. I'd be like, but you can still do it. Wah. April. Oh, yeah. I wish there was a back button, though. Devs, please add back button.
But let's go back to what you were saying.
Once, I elevated art, and all the world benefited. Why have I lost my power to elevate art now?
Yeah, letting your accomplishments be accomplishments, yeah. Or like if you did a lot of shit in the past but you're doing better now, I think. Or was that labeling? It might have been labeled. Well, no, it's just that's disqualifying the positives. Cause he's trying to be better, but he's like, I've murdered so many people back in the day. So he's like, but you're doing better now. So yeah, definitely that. Why have I lost my power to elevate art now? Is that control? Or is that disqualifying? Control.
All the world
Yeah.
benefited? There's a lot of people, and they got a
When
lot
you
of different
squirt blood,
preferences.
it's right.
You can't get them all, can you?
But I could, once upon a time.
You can't reach everybody, Senora. I hadn't even heard of the Mona Lisa until about 1911.
Did you have any schooling whatsoever?
No, I didn't. But I don't think anyone in my time knew about the Mona Lisa either.
Oh, how wonderful. You add to my despair.
I'm saying you can't reach everyone, even in your own time.
That is
Looks so
true.
disgusting.
I doubt the rabble had much of an opinion about the so-called great masters.
The art is so great.
We only know what we know. But you were saying.
It was all for nothing. What good was guiding Da Vinci when they sell the Mona Lisa on beer coasters?
Labeling or disqualifying? Maybe labeling. Nope.
It was all for nothing, she says, as though she has left nothing behind for the world. Senora d'Este is cruel to herself indeed, don't you think?
Was that disqualifying?
It was all for nothing.
Come on now. Just because the Mona Lisa's been on
I
a
know
coaster doesn't mean that's all it's ever been for.
Yeah, fuck. See, it's not. It's kind of hard because like I know the way you think and I know the way I think that we can like spin it to make it make sense and then it's wrong. So that's why I've been struggling with like some of these. I'm like, but it could be this or this if you just look at it a certain way.
I think you might be downplaying just what an impact you've had on the world.
The world needs no help from me to reduce my life's efforts to cheap commodities.
So just because something gets printed on a t-shirt, that cancels out everything that's good about it?
Yes, that is exactly what it does.
And I thought I was good at disqualifying the positive.
Thought it was like black and whitish, but I guess the context makes sense that it's downplaying. Yeah.
It should not be so. Art should have meaning.
Oh, this one's the
Purpose.
easy one.
Beauty should expose truth.
At least should statements are pretty.
You're
fucking
saying
obvious.
art should have meaning and purpose. But does all art need those things?
It's not about making sense to you, the therapist, it's about making sense to her, the client. Is it though? Is that what I'm doing wrong?
What is the purpose of creation otherwise?
How about if I just like doodling? Ain't that a good enough reason to draw?
Oh no. This is getting bullshitted. Self-gratification.
It is a pointless reason.
Well, maybe I want to do something pointless. All I'm saying is that I don't have the same shoulds you do.
Perhaps you should.
God damn it.
But I don't. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Which is speak like a peasant.
Heck, that's what I am, Senora. Ain't nothing gonna change that reality. Let's get back to what you were saying.
But it seems I am just a dead woman. A walking corpse who is not worth listening to. I should walk into the sun.
Oh, that is Nosferatu. No?
The Lady d'Este certainly does not use kind terms to describe herself, does
Oh,
she?
that's labeling?
But it seems I am just a dead woman.
Well, yeah, you're
Now, why
right.
have you gotta
Connor.
go and call yourself names?
It just sounded like she was like completely like, let me just eat myself. Like, I'm a therapist now. You got your qualifications, hell yeah.
They are not names, they are my reality. I am a dead woman, and I am a corpse, am I not?
Is that all you are?
This is how I am defined by the world.
Seems to me you're the one using them names. Hell, I think I'd be a little afraid of calling you a corpse.
As you should be. Allow me to continue. You know, You make me sound rather mad. Like an old woman railing at the world, screaming into the void, all to no purpose.
I have another vampire question. Do their hair and nails grow? I'm trying to think. So like corpses, technically, yeah, I think their nails and hair can continue to grow out for a bit. Cause I'm like, are you stuck with the like if you get a bad haircut and it just stays like that? They do grow cool. Wait, so if they don't, do they all go bald? Oh my god, imagine. As I was thinking, like at some point decomposition, but I guess they're more frozen in time. But then there's the thing: if you're frozen in time, then it's like, you know, yeah. Anyways, that was a question that just appeared in my brain because I was looking at her nails and I was like, damn, nice. Hair that falls out stays out. Yeah, that's yeah.
Look, Senora,
thought.
all I'm trying to do is show you where you're a little rigid in your thinking is all. You're expecting a lot from the world and a lot from yourself. It ain't no surprise that you're going to be disappointed over and over again.
I suppose that is some insight. Indeed, I have been in a state of disappointment from the moment I was 16.
Damn. Girl, same.
What happened when you were 16?
I got married.
Damn. They're far too animated to decompose. If they're still walking around looking like this after 500 years, no decomposition at all. Rip moon, fucking moon. Oh, that's funny.
I think I get it.
You absolutely do not get it. You are a man.
And a man that didn't have to go through the Renaissance.
Well then, help me understand.
Frankie, my husband. He taught me the meaning of disappointment.
God.
He taught me the world was built upon lies. These things men proclaim as values. Truth, beauty, the spiritual. They were all fiction. But if men did not live according to principle, I would. I would set the example and shame them all. Yet, what a fool I have been to think humanity had greater aims.
So, what's this greater aim you're talking about?
I received a humanist education as a child. I was taught that the pathway to God was through rationality and a questioning mind, not slavish devotion to tradition. This world is not Eden, but it could be. Or so I thought.
So you're talking about a literal pathway to God?
No, fool. A pathway to godliness. To live according to our natures. Our true natures.
Wait, you mean being nudist? Wait, I really want to say that. You mean being Italian? What the fuck? Oh my god. I feel like the obvious answer is vampires, but I'm gonna go with nudists. I'm just gonna save right here. Yeah. Just see what happens.
You mean being nudists?
An utterly disgusting and prurient notion. Genitalia should be covered at all times.
She does not follow the goth ways. For science.
Oh boy, you sound like a politician from my home state.
Then your politicians are very wise.
Oh no, she's one of them.
I ain't so sure about that.
They are at least sensible enough to know the purpose of the penis is procreation, not exhibition.
She's hopeless.
Such a thing is not in God's image.
She's a penis. God damn it, Corin.
Well, talk to me about this pathway to God. How do you reckon we find this path?
Chuck her ass in the sun.
I reckon nothing. I've always known that we can find our way back to God by fulfilling our human potential to be the greatest souls possible.
You really think we've got that much control, Senora? All we gotta do is be perfect, and then we've got our pathway to the Almighty?
Yes, it seems
How do you
quite clear
still
to
believe
me.
in a god when you're a vampire?
Senora, if that's how it is, it ain't no wonder you ain't forgiving yourself or anyone for the slightest mistakes. I would ask myself if anyone really has that much control.
I have always known we must master ourselves and our baser instincts. Virtue must triumph over vice. I have always known that the earthly lives we lead are disgusting, and only war and death can come of them.
This is Nosferatu?
Hold up just a sec there, cowpoke. You really think all we can do is sow death and destruction?
I do not poke cows. Do I look like a farmer?
Oh my god.
Come on, Senora. You've been alive to see what? 15, 20 billion people live and die? You really saying death and destruction is all each and every one of them ever amounted to?
Yeah, for real. Especially when she's in the arts. Like, bruh, what the fuck?
Well, perhaps not individually, but as an immortal, I look at the greater arc of history.
Well, most of us ain't looking to contribute to the greater arc of history, but that don't mean life's pointless. That's some Nosferatu thinking, I'll tell you what. But let's continue.
I have always known the people have become fat and lazy, and living within the Garden of Eden is impossible in such a state.
Am I just gonna keep calling her out on this? That's the same thing of... Or is that labeling this time?
Sounds to me like you're coming up with labels for kicking people out of the Garden of Eden. Is that all we amount to? Fat and lazy?
She cares about greater arc of history than movies are nothing in the grand scheme of things.
Look around your own country, boy. Look at me. See my disgusting rolls and saggy features.
Aw, don't say that.
Would you let me into the Garden of Eden?
If you promise to not be a bitch, yeah.
Well, sure, why the heck not?
I am glad you are not the gatekeeper, then.
You rather have a gatekeeper who wouldn't let you in? Listen, Senora, you gotta go easy on yourself with them labels. Well, let's keep talking, though.
I have always known we should act with dignity if we would take our place at God's side once more.
Hey, let's go, SiriBot. Get that spam. I know, right? Bot doing his job. Working overtime. Yeah. You don't have a job now, Jasper. How's it feel? These bots taking your job? Detroit become human, let's go. Totally didn't pass out for a bit there. That's totally fine. That's a mood. I've been taking naps the past few days. It's great. Always known we should act with dignity. Take our place at God's side on tomorrow. Is this still more like black and white thinking? Oh no, this is a should.
Who
I'm
told
dumb.
our dear Senora all of the...
I think this here's the meat of it, Senora. The filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Not that filet mignon. That filet. I'm trying to think now. Do I say like that? Filet mignon? I might say mignon wrong. Filet mignon. Filet mignon. How do you say mignon? Because it's a pretty convincing name too. I know, right? That's a good name. Bad it had to be spam. Shame, shame.
I fear your French is even worse than your
Mignon?
Italian.
Is it mignon instead of mignon? I want that filet mignon.
Here's the thing, Senora. Who came up with all them shoulds that'll take you to God?
Why, the greatest thinkers of history that I studied in my youth. Plato, Aristotle, Cicero, Aquinas.
Ignore Carney and Kremlin.
Sounds like a bunch of dead guys to me. They really had it all figured out way back when, huh?
Well, of course not. How foolish do you think me?
Not at all, Senora. Just questioning where all them shoulds are coming from. But let's keep going. These things here, you've always known. I gotta challenge them, Senora. Let's talk about what you just said.
I reckon nothing. I've always known that we can find our way back to God by
That's the one I
fulfilling our
missed.
human potential to be the greatest souls possible.
Is control.
You really think we've got that much control, Senora?
Man, Plato and them were drunk frat boys. They just talked shit all day long and did nothing.
All we gotta do is be perfect. And then we've got our pathway to the Almighty?
Didn't I already do this one?
Yes, it's
Senora, if that's how it is, it ain't no wonder you ain't forgiving yourself or anyone for the slightest mistakes. I would ask myself if anyone really has that much control. But keep talking.
I have always known we must master ourselves and our baser instincts. Virtue must triumph over vice.
Well, this must have been when I just fucking... I don't know.
You know there have been many entities over time that have tried to control
More
humanity.
control.
I have
You've been around a while, Senora. In all that time,
I must have
when
missed
have
these
we
ones earlier.
mastered ourselves and our baser instincts?
not a single day. Men especially have no bottom to their depravity.
All right, fair enough. So us fellas have disappointed you every day for a few hundred years, right? Ain't that proof that nothing you do is gonna change that?
You know what? He's not wrong.
An evil thought, Mr. Sam Walls, but true, I concede.
We're in agreement then. It's a little bit of a control fallacy to think that's gonna change because of you. Well, let's keep going.
So you think you are so very clever, do you, boy? That by pointing out my distortions, you have won? That is where you are truly the fool. I already know how wrong I have been, that I have been chasing an impossible fiction all my life. Indeed, I now believe that even if we did follow the pathway to God, once we reach the end, we would discover that he, too, was a work of fiction.
Oh no, she has a phase too. Oh no, she's the, what's that thing? The thinkers in therapy, like me, basically, like we know rationally everything and we know what's wrong, but we're just like still perpetuating it.
When I say God, I mean goodness, propriety, intelligence. God himself is a lie.
I see. So you've lost your faith.
Yes, it has crumbled to dust, much like myself in this fat, wretched old body.
Aw, don't say that.
Beauty and truth are lies. Ideas developed by ugly men to justify their existence.
Ain't nothing about this woman is rational.
While we occupy ourselves chasing those ideals, they create space wars to reach our money and our vitality.
She really hates Space Wars.
And to think, they call me judgmental, while they created the false ideal to judge against. You don't think I'm judgmental, do you, boy?
I think you are a bit judgmental. Doing nothing but judging? Yeah, I'd say this. I've never seen anyone judge more than you. I like to call that Star Wars man. Listen, they gotta avoid that copyright, alright? Star Wars will come after them because Star Wars is owned by Disney and Disney hates everyone. Doing nothing but judging. I'm gonna go with this one.
I wouldn't put it that way exactly. Besides, I ain't gonna call you names. In fact, that's where I think I want to challenge you. Senora, I think the person you're judging more than anyone is yourself. I know you got raised with all them high ideals, so of course you're getting disappointed when nobody can reach them. That's some heavy pressure, not just on them, but on yourself. I'd ask yourself what all that pressure's doing for you. Is it bringing you any satisfaction? We can't always control what things are gonna be.
This is not acceptable.
Okay.
Hold on, I know this one. What the heck she mean it's unacceptable to not be in control all the time?
God damn it.
Let's say that again, Senora. I got some bad news for you, Senora.
Just try
None of us
harder.
really
Easy.
has the power to change the world on our own. Not even a clever lady like yourself. I suggest we start working on ways of helping you find a way to accept the world for what it is.
But the world is base and unworthy.
Remember that term I told you about? Nosferatu thinking? You're gonna strip all the color out of the world if you keep doing that. The world's a lot more than just base and unworthy.
Just get good, kid.
Nosferatu thinking. I am not used to having my own thoughts thrown back at me.
Well, that's why you're here, ain't it? I ain't gonna help you change the world, Senora. All I can do is help you find some other perspectives.
I suppose there is a certain simpleton's wisdom in the way you speak.
Thanks, I guess.
Very well, boy. I will consider what you have said. We will meet again in exactly 4 weeks. Do we have an understanding?
Boy.
Yes, indeedy, Senora.
Yes, indeedy. Oh my god.
Ugh. Please learn to speak properly by then.
Why does she still hate my poor little cowboy?
Well done, Samuel. I believe you handled Senora d'Este quite well.
You kidding? That lady straight up hates my guts.
Samuel, if Isabella d'Este hated your guts, she would not be shy about telling you so.
That's very fucking true.
That I believe.
The older we get, the harder it is to gain a different perspective. Have patience. We are not all as wise as Samuel Walls.
Guess it's just that simpleton's wisdom, as the Senora called it.
Do not adopt her labels, Samuel. I will not stand for it.
Aw, they're so cute. Andy, I want an Andy in my life. I love him.
I know she was a challenge, but you rose to it as I knew you would.
Can you romance him? For fucking real, just let me romance Andy.
I think you deserve a night of hard drinking. What do you say?
Hey, yo. Hell yeah. Andy be building this up. He do. Like, if Andy was a real person, I think this was like one of those things where it's like, I wish Gordon Ramsay would give me a pep talk, because I feel like it would just change my fucking life. If Andy gave me a pep talk, damn, I'd be a whole new person.
You don't need to tell me twice. All right, Andy. I'll see you later then.
Indeed, Samuel. Enjoy yourself. Excellent work tonight. Rest in peace.
Ah, demo over! Oh my gosh. A different drink from lots of Gothnex. Let's fucking go. If Gordon Ramsay gave a pep talk, I'd be a god. For fucking real. Dude, did you see? Oh my gosh. He got, I guess, hit while he was cycling. This massive fucking bruise on the side of his body. It looked so bad, bro. I'm glad he's, like, otherwise okay. Sit in a chair made by a famous carpenter. D&D? What the fuck? Treat historical child actor? Huh? Interesting. Anyways, that's this game. That's a good game. I enjoyed that. Oh, my nose. Seems like a long demo too. Yeah, it took about, I think the first 20 minutes I was talking, so about 2 hours and 20 minutes. And that wasn't even like exercising all of the options, I guess, because there were those other ones. There were some options that would keep taking you back to the same spot, but then there was like with the Senora, there's like certain options that she just reacted to it rather than it taking you back. So they better let us romance Crimson, or at least like give us a Crimson sister, identical twin, something, please. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess that's it then, because I don't have anything else that's gonna play. Oh, I'm gonna try and catch up with like games next week, do some Resident Evil stuff for scientific purposes. Oh yeah, absolutely, just scientific purposes. I'm 100% buying that game. I have to. If I can't marry Crimson, I will ugly cry forever. Can I pre-buy this game? I don't want it just on my wish list. I'm gonna pre-order it. That's how much I want this fucking game. Oh my god, this is great. Who? Okay. And I loved the developers for it. It's the little bat games, and they had a little bat logo. It's so fucking great. I want to see more about them. This is their first game? Let me see. Little Bat Games Dev. Oh, they are German though. That's cute. It's created in collaboration with accredited therapists. So yeah, they really did work with accredited therapists and all that stuff. That's awesome. 100% support. That's great. That's dope. You're exactly demographic. Goth, vampires and trauma. That's it. It's all I am. It's all I will be. Shouldn't summer sale be going soon? Oh, I guess that'll be like the 21st, right? In the summer solstice. I don't know. I gotta keep an eye out for the summer sale. I don't have money though. It's okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, 100%. That comes out next month on like the 18th. It's put on the positive. Got him. What do you mean? That's I guess, yeah, sure. Maybe. Who is there anyone streaming right now? There's no one I know streaming. It's an artist I like streaming, but I don't actually know them, so. And okay, I'm a real licensed therapist now. Oh my gosh, true. We've learned so much. We're helping people. But yeah, I'll try to put out a schedule for next week. I have to go in the office, so I don't know how alive I'm gonna be. I know there's at least Wednesday and Thursday I can't, or at least Thursday I can't, because I'm gonna go see the Ghost movie, the band, not like a horror movie. Gonna go see Ghost, but not in concert because they're not touring, and I'm sad. I want them to be touring soon. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna focus Resident Evil first instead of Alan Wake, and then I'll get back to Alan Wake. I'm not sure yet. It depends on if I feel like jumping around games, but right now I kind of like, I want to finish one and then focus on another one. Well, good night. I don't lie, meow. It's okay, yes, but we ended. We gonna go bed. We all gonna sleep. And then keep an eye out for 12-hour streams stuff, because that'll probably be in July. Yeah. I hope everyone downloads this demo for their own enjoyment. Sleep? Yeah, we sleeps. We eepy boys. Let me go through the thing. Thanks again, Blade, for gifting Boba a sub. Thank you, Jasper, for resubbing. And then thanks, Steel, for that Prime. What a sleep. I know only nightmares. Oh no. I will send you my weird dreams. They're not quite nightmares, but they're not quite like amazing dreams. They're just fucking weird. So, you know, it's a nice happy medium. All right. The best part of my streams, the no ending title screen. This is it. This is all. I need to make a title screen. I need to redo stuff. I had to renew my sub too because it died. Oh man. Oh yeah. Thank you for the resub then. Why did it tell me? I don't think it did. Weird. But thank you then. Side eye. Fucking Karn side eye. My no title screen at the end. No title screen. Yeah. Anyways, yep. I'm gonna go then. But it never does what it said for some. Really? That's weird. Complain to Twitch. Be like, Twitch, what the fuck? Give me discount. I'm gonna go sub. That's weird. After the conversations we just had at that goth club, I'm gonna go sub. Like, alright. Alright, I'm sorry. Blade, you don't deserve that. Oh my god. Oh, did I? Okay, no, I picked up the wrong thing. Okay, it's fine. Phrasing. No, it's too late. It's too late. That is what you are. That is all you are now. '90s for me, so smart. Everyone's getting in the hot weather. Everyone stay cool. All right, yeah, no, for realsies. Okay. Bye. Rest in peace, or whatever they say. Yeah, rest in peace.